right, let's roll this video and get it started. All right, let's get this top 6 out now. Please, everybody, give it up for Jack! All right, let's make it loud for Nitro! All right, keep it loud for Tatuma! And can we please get out Ooey, Gooey, Chewy, Stinger! All right, let's keep that energy high for Zando! And finally, rounding out our top 6, Red Ditto! All right, one more time for your top 6. I want to hear that chant. Guilty Gear, Guilty Gear, Guilty Gear. Louder! All right, let's get this started. Over to our commentators to take us through the action. Let's go.
Oh my, thank you, Long Island Joe. We are here. No better place to be than in EVO 2024's arena. Ringe, Proxy to bring you the top 6. How you doing, my dude?
Dude, could not be better. So excited to get back to Strive. As we said, the third appearance of the game, and the momentum continues to grow. The community continues to shine, and I cannot wait to see what we have as this top 6 starts to unroll out here.
You already know, man. Guaranteed new EVO champion here for EVO 2024. The defending champs, whether here at EVO in Vegas or EVO Japan, out of the bracket into the top 6. So it's going to be a good one for sure as we take a look at the bracket and who still survives. Jack, first ever offline event. Yo, if it's your first ever EVO, can I get some noise real quick? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Jack joining y'all on the stage. We see Nitro in the building. Tatuma from Japan. It's going to be a star-studded event. Ooey gooey chewy snicker. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that. It's going to be a lot.
Can't wait to get to say more.
Zondo and Red Ditto to round out the loser side of things. Ooh wee.
Dude, cannot wait to get to see how these things play out, starting out in the winners side. Oh, a good character diversity coming through as well. And as you said, one of these matches that we got to see here, Nitro coming through, shattering expectations here in the winner's side of the affair, facing off against Jack, who, for anyone that has kept up with North American Guilty Gear, this is a name you're very familiar with. But as you've said, his first real test offline, we're passing with flying colors, Ringe.
Yeah, exactly, right? This is amazing stuff from Jack so far, coming through, getting top 6 winner's side for the event, and then on the other end, Nitro. It's a tale of contrasting spectrums, right? Because Nitro has been in grand finals at EVO before for Dragon Ball FighterZ. So he's a little bit familiar with this stage, despite being very young himself, only 22 years of age. You see only 3 EVOs under his belt, but man, has he made those 3 EVOs count.
I was going to say, absolutely talented with the best of them for sure. Has played a spread of characters here, Giovanna and Jacko, the 2 selected characters for him. Jacko, obviously his mainstay in the beginning of the game, but as things developed, as patches rolled through, has settled in with the Giovanna, and now is doing a really good job of kind of utilizing them both depending on matchups here.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what he goes with, because obviously opposite him is the gunslinger of Jack. Very reminiscent of our first Guilty Gear Strive EVO champion. First offline event, first EVO, took home the whole thing with Umi Show on the Happy Chaos. Now we got Jack, who, as you mentioned, has been terrorizing the online streets with with Happy Chaos for quite some time. So it's going to be up to Nitro to put a stop to it, whether that be with the Giovanna, if he's got confidence in the mobility, the dash blocks, the spiral arrows to get through some of the shots, the forward advancing hitboxes, or if it's going to be the Jacko where he tries to fill the screen and make Jack have to kind of play around him a little bit more.
I was going to say, you might as well call the character Jack at this point with the way he's representing it, man. I think the most standout thing when I watched back some of Jack's matches from Top 24, Jack's defense is genuinely unbelievable. He has probably the best use of like IBFD to be able to create space. Happy Chaos obviously dominant at those like 2 character type of length ranges. He is ridiculous at being able to create that space for himself using the defensive mechanics. It's unreal to watch.
And with characters like a Happy Chaos, right, that can get mauled, that is what you need to succeed at this level. To get top 6 winners at EVO, that's the type of characteristics you gotta have to make up for the shortcomings of the character, right? That's why it's all about balance when choosing a character in the first place. You wanna go with something that matches your style, but if they do have a weakness, if your strength lies in that same spot, you can really go further with the character than most.
Yeah, covering the matchup holds for sure. I'm so excited to get to see how those 2 play it out. And like you said, which character we do get to see. I would expect, personally, probably the Giovanna, because it can be a little annoying sometimes to get set up as Jacko, especially because of how fragile the minions can be if you're not able to get that defensive super up to be able to get there. You would much rather want to use your meter to be able to potentially make more aggressive choices or be able to break out of the potential mix from Happy Chaos that we know and love so well when he is able to put buttons on you.
Yeah, 100%. I definitely think that Giovanna a valid pick in this instance. I think Jacko has some merits as well, considering like getting the minions out there. I don't think Happy Chaos is that great at like hitting it and then canceling into something, right? He's got the shots, he can go into the steady aim and whatnot, but that's still gonna give Jacko a moment to kind of approach, gain ground, make up that difference in space that Happy Chaos is looking to establish, of course. But look at all the beautiful people in the EVO audience. Can I get some noise, y'all? Beautiful people, man. Everybody rocking EVO merch, that own merch, everything in the building.
Yeah, could not be more excited to bring that Guilty Gear action. I respect that.
Oh,
yes, sir!
That was the super dap. That dab costed 50 tension.
I'll say, making it to this point, though, you might as well live it up. Enjoy yourself. Winner's side for good reason. Two of the best in the business right now, about to battle it out for a seat potentially atop the throne. We are about to begin, Rich.
Yes, indeed. Oh my goodness. Game 1, top 6 EVO for Guilty Gear Strive 2024. Yo, crowd, y'all have been doing a great job. Let me get it one more time for the beginning of top 6. Oh, yeah.
Just making sure they're awake. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
Game 1 about to begin.
I need that electricity flowing in my veins, but that was selfish of me, but I need it. Jack and Nitro already with the wild assault. You see the tech throw. Nitro is going with the Giovanna, as you mentioned.
Okay. Actually uses Spiral Layer there to get over the attempt at using Curse. It's really, really good here. It closes the distance. Nice on the slide.
Yeah, you see the dash bar buttons. They slide her into DMs real quick, real fast. And now the wild assault for the hard knockdown.
Yep, saving the 50 meter for the next big stuff here. Definitely smart.
Ooh, good blocks, but you recognize the blocks. Gonna throw him up. Jack disciplined about this. Gonna hold on to the burst. Still live through the wall slab because, oh!
No,
my
sir.
bad.
No, sir.
My fault.
Thinking maybe he was trying to save something there. Holds on to the rest of his burst. Big situation there. Nitro with the counter hit on the top. You had to burst.
And Vive doesn't want to surrender any more damage. We already see the type of flow that Nitro has when he gains the momentum.
Right, 2D disjointed, is able to get the connection there. His confirmed so far with the command dash have just been stellar.
Bro, look at this. He's gonna, not even the breakdance fighting. He's holding the meter. We saw the fuzzy setup before. He's gonna go with something like that again. BRC, good block. Again, what a block from Jack. Recognizing that, going for the throw. Nitro, game 1 with a perfect.
Yeah, the situation can get out of your control. It doesn't matter how good your defense is. There is the ancient proverb, you cannot block forever. Everyone is human.
100%, bro. Throw beats block at the end of the day, right? And look at the activity. FRS has been a menace of a button since the launch of the game. No different now.
Oh, trying to make something there. Good patience from Nitro. Ends up having to spend the burst after the cross-up there.
Oh, just a jab out in the conversion as well with a 2K.
From the corner.
This man Nitro the guard break up as well. Already got a wall slap. Breakdance fighting.
Absolutely, send it through. Hard knockdown once again. See what we get for the setup. Last time it was throw. This time, same situation. Back to the well.
Ooh, look at the guard breaks of the spiral arrows, just opening them up afterwards. Nitro taking the most advantage of Jack being so willing to block it out. And look at that, he keeps running into moves. His reactions are so good that he's actually catching, advancing during the active frames.
This is close, tap dust, very nice. Not the first time we're gonna see that one, not gonna last for sure. Deus Ex, the full reload and a hard knockdown. Party time here for Jack.
Indeed, hard knockdown, full clips. Extendos on deck, nice blocks. Look at this from both sides, man. The defense has been so stellar, but the BRC overhead, my goodness.
Yeah, a pure guess situation. Unfortunately, we put the wrong side of the coin there. Full reload once again, run the situation back.
Bless the forehead. I'm gonna see if that goes again. You can see Nitro already started looking at the fuzzy blocks, but press back with the H. That is a hell of a starter.
Yeah, has a lot of meter too.
Oh my. In your face, what a throw tech right there. Jack trying to catch on BRC. Fade away with the Mamba curse.
Back and snare goes in with the DP. Risky situation. And I love that PRC from Jack, but he's still alive.
Jack was trying to be super safe with the combo to bait the burst. Nitro never gave it to him. He left some damage on the table because of that. No whiff punish. I thought the slowdown would have been enough. Wild assault. Let me get that.
Not enough to kill. Throw potentially at this point. Wild assault once again finds the throw. OTG doesn't even need it. He builds the meter and he takes the game.
The Nitro suffocating pressure in the corner, right? He's gonna make you block and block and block until you're conditioned that way, and the throw sneaks in once again.
Yeah, strike throw with the best of them. 2K2 the start, taps the dust, not quite gonna find the mark though. Nitro up a backdash, forces the burst again.
Bro, Nitro, look at that double jump, so good. Jack still though was able to cover that. Both of these players playing some of the best Guilty Gear I've ever seen though.
Yeah, and there we go. Definitely the correct situation here. Doesn't want to try and go for the slump instead, just the wall break.
Hard knockdown, blocking it out, does try to bar his way out and successfully does with a trade, but a beautiful open up from Jack.
I'm just saying, with the amount of meter we have here, even after the situation, if we do live it, which we will not, with the guaranteed extra damage on the chatter, we still had plenty of resources for the mix.
The infinite bullet headband on that one, empty the clip, reloaded with the same super.
We are looking deep for the whip punishes there. And Twist is such a hard button to whip punish too.
And look at Nitro's establishing the throw early now. You got to be careful if you're Jack. Look, goes forward again, and the dash forward 2S does that.
After the backdash, I think he missed the instant overhead, but that's okay. Still gets the hit into the corner.
Backdash got clipped. Wall bounce conversion for Nitro. Another hard knockdown, another wild assault.
Dash. Good. Oh, the FD was good to get some room, but it's not enough.
Exactly. Nitro was able to take into account the FD, go cancel into the far heavy. Super smart, taking into account what Jack was looking for defensively.
Ooh, and recognize there was going to be a confirm there. Headbanger's ball to be able to get the interrupt and keeps the juggle. Dude, precision accuracy as we get that to the wall.
Love seeing it from Jack so far, right? Not going quietly into the night whatsoever. Shots ringing out. Ooh. Left in a little space to make something happen. Air throw tag, but beautiful scapegoat. Jack Perry, holla at your boy. Ex Machina for the corner knockdown.
Not enough though, even after the Wild RC too far. Nice whiff punish there. Jack still in it.
Yeah, you can see Ryan kind of holding his chest a little bit, shaking his head. Again, first ever offline event in top 6 winners at EVO. He's got to get comfortable on the stage. And for Nitro, the more games he gets, the more danger you're in, fam.
I was going to say, the longer the set goes, you always want to favor the experience here. But like you said, Jack trying to turn the tables right now. But Nitro not looking to turn it all. 2D a couple times. Great interrupt though, and the juggle full combo with the side swap.
Behind the back, Magic Johnson with the shots. You already know Ex Machina for the hard knockdown, fully loaded clips. We got plenty of focus as well. This is looking like Jack's round so far.
K2D into the RC, big stare down, was waiting for something. Double jump from, oh, but straight back into the corner, nice air throw.
Ooh, and a block on the overhead, this time with the BRC backdash. YRC to apply the pressure. You already know it's my corner.
Oh no, potential incident coming at us, another throw.
Once again, bro, are you gonna crack? Ooh, you see the dash blocks from Jack. So disciplined, never lazy, still chased down regardless.
One bullet left in the chamber, but it might be more than enough. No, burst with no bullets, this is huge.
Oh, Nitro, that's why he chose to do it then. Be sure to get past it, but he's got the curse on him, but now it's CQC time. Oh, the fake dust, RC low. Jack, you a dirty, dirty individual.
That is such a respect mix-up too, because that is you acknowledging my opponent will react to the orange. That is a sick way to go here for Nitro.
Exactly, that only works on players that are good, 100%.
Yo, straight in, aggressive start there after the reset of the wall break. YRC is blocked, and we roll straight through. Confidence from Jack.
The ankle breakers, the Kyrie roll, CQC, he's got some of that as well. More hard knockdowns, more positive bonus. Hit me with it.
Couple shots just to keep you grounded here. Wow.
The anime mix-up, the jump forward, air backdash to stay on the same side. To be fair, I don't even know when the shot hit. Like, the shot could have hit on the jump forward, to be honest with you. That's the privilege to have the Chaos God.
I was gonna say, and that takes us down to the final game here. Jack on the come up, on the comeback here. 2-2 and a 2D right to start.
You already know we had to get a game 5 to start this one. Ooh, the chase down again as he was looking for the curse throw. Oh, what a block right there, Jack, though. Every time he's had a sick block, we get a throw right after from Nitro.
Again, like you said, those dash blocks adding up a little bit, but this time it's going to be to the detriment. Is able to get caught on the attempt to dash forward.
Nitro, just a knee to the kitchen sink. We got on the verge of a 3-2 for him to close it out.
Oh, just like that finds the power DP, side swap to keep it going. Great confirm, good combo, and a hard knockdown with a wild assault.
Crowd is starting to roar. Nitro, fan favorite for sure, especially on this Giovanna against the Happy Chaos, but Jack silences them real fast. Wall splat, then they get that wall break.
Deus Ex, what do we have here? Still first full burst available for Jack, which is huge.
100 tension on Nitro's side as well, so you gotta watch for the super RC. And look, you see, he's sitting on it. He's like, come to me with my super, but Jack, the high 10, cuts him off at the pass.
The attempt somehow manages to make it work here. Can't quite get the full juggle, but checks him again on the dash. Yeah, no bullets.
But he did build the meter for the Ex Machina just in time. Nitro is still alive, though. Oh, 100% tension still to his name as well. And the Kyrie roll again. Ankles broken.
Oh, and going into the final round now. Off the rib.
Oh, you saw the 2K extended spiral arrow going straight over it. Now we're in the corner again. This is where Giovanna and Nitro has made so much happen.
Yeah, I wonder if we're going to go back to the throw here. For now, it's backdash into the footsies.
Yo, he can't give up the space right here. What a tech throw from Jack. He's starting to catch on to the rhythm, the decision making.
Oh, RC works out though, fakes the throw this time.
And he's doing such a good job of making up for that FD, right? You see the spiral arrow cancels everything to stay close, but Jack finds the hit necessary. And another one, empty clips. I got a super to fall back on.
Looped it up, and Jack is gonna get another burst. Both players gonna have that full blue bar in just a moment. Double overhead, fuzzy stuff.
Oh my! What a block on the safe side, especially from Nitro. And a tech throw. Look at the defense on these two. Been out of this world, and Cancel catches Jack early. He's gonna burst out. Has to hold on to this hard. It is the final round. Nitro. Oh, the throw looked like too early, so Jack got it. What a block in the dust, and Discipline, what defense!
He still has the burst, still has meter, and RC for both. PRC is gonna be the answer. Gets the hit, is it enough?
Nitro bursts out, he's got the curse on him, it's so dangerous to maneuver. Spiral arrow, he's gonna take it all, he gets counter hit! He juggles Nitro! He closes out the first set!
Oh man, what a conversion and what a celebration. Nitro moving forward even further into the winner's side.
Winners finals birth, New York City's own Nitro!
And you can hear the crowd, they are loving it, supporting their boy. Jack obviously still involved, still in the affair, but gonna have to fight it through the loser's bracket now.
I'll keep it a buck with you, Proxy. If he lost after blocking tap dust, staying disciplined, blocking the shot after, and then taking the dash throw, I would have been upset for him.
You're dealing with 15 layers and still
Posey.
manages to make it work. And absolutely, you know the local homie's got to show the love, man.
Oh, New York is most definitely in the building right now. Nitro, winners finals. A familiar spot. He's been in the upper echelon of EVO results before, but not for Guilty Gear Strive. This is showing that the longevity of him as a fighting game player, you best believe we're gonna see him for a very long time.
Sam, I'm so glad you said that too, because like you said, while Strive is the thing that he's currently shining at, the guy is a monster across a multitude of titles. He's just looking so strong. And at this point, who can stop him? Especially with, like we said, the dual threat, the Geo and the Jacko. It's so hard to prep for him because you don't know what he's gonna bring to you.
Oh man, this is just so heartwarming to see all the homies, man. New York in the building, Posey coming up, literally catching Nitro as he jumps off stage, bro. Like, that's what the fighting game community is about, right? And we're already getting an excellent chapter written here for EVO 2024. It's been amazing so far, man. That was just our first set of top 6.
Absolutely, plenty more action to go. But I do want to say again, thank you so much for joining us, everybody who is watching at home and everybody live here in the arena. Guilty Gear Strive continuing to do amazing things. But it looks like we are going to toss it over real quick to the PlayStation Tournaments replay to be able to take a look here.
Yeah, I need to see some more of this action from that last set, right? Incredible stuff presented by PlayStation Tournaments. Look at that, the 50% tension dap to start the set. You already knew it was going to be good from there.
I say, and a lot of it we saw in the early stages of this was Nitro just going for those whiff punishes. Obviously, Giovanna, very slippery mix-up, very slippery movement, so was able to go very in and out at her leisure, and whiff punishing these normals from Happy Chaos that it feels impossible with a lot of other characters.
Honestly, yeah, he had incredible spiral arrow placements as well. We saw multiple times they go over one of the 2Ks from Happy Chaos, which is a very potent button, right? 2S also out there, very low hitting. So I think it's an excellent pick from Nitro. We saw that beautiful YRC bait. Both of these players were just incredible in this set.
You can see one of the nice things too is when we're cutting back to the player cams, both of them having a good time the whole time they're doing it too. And I think in that situation, one thing that was cool about it is I think he only survived that because of the Giovanna passive. He actually had the max meter, so I think that's why he had the opportunity to actually fight the rest of that round out.
Yeah, that's a great point. Look at this man, Nitro. Dude. The celebration, that's how you know they're leaving it all out on the battlefield. You know what I mean? So much effort, so much goes into it. Posey, beautiful stuff. That is a memory for the ages, 100%.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Like, that is gonna be, that should be framed at the Artist Alley or the EVO Museum type areas. Put it next to the fight sticks. I don't care.
No, absolutely,
just put that picture next to the fight sticks.
So huge shouts to Nitro again, New York in the building, doing amazing stuff. Oh, but this is not the end. It is only the beginning, Ringe. On to the other side.
First one, now we got Tatuma, who's actually the player that put Leffen into loser's bracket in an incredible set. First appearance, EVO Japan 2023. So you can see both of these players new to the stage. And my man, Ooey Gooey Chewy Snickers got the Biz Marquee shirt on.
Crazy.
All right, you my new favorite player, B. I didn't know you were coming with that type of energy. I should have figured it out from the intro. But of course, Ooey Gooey, as you mentioned, Anji of America.
Yeah, absolutely. Like we said, Atuma coming through. I got 13th at EVO Japan. That was the strongest placement we have so far. But we've exceeded all expectations, and he has a very a play style that is difficult to adapt to because he makes incredibly aggressive choices on offense and on defense.
Yeah, 100% right. He plays Soul Bad Guy, balls to the wall, straight up, like how you would imagine a Soul Bad Guy player plays, right? But he's just harnessed that to the point where he knows how to manage the wild side, right?
Yes.
And he is really able to pick his spots, and he's honed in on when the wild decisions are going to work out. And players like that, I mean, they're some of the most difficult to overcome.
While on the other side, as I said before, Ooey Gooey doing amazing things with Anji so far, using the twirl to great effect. Wild Assault to close some distance here and crank the wrist gauge, but a great press there.
And I was going to say, it is a little scary playing that style up against Anji, though, right? Because of the spin, because of the ability to absorb hits, and just in general, the damage output on some of the starters is ridiculous.
Seen here at 50 meter now, dashes up, close slash, nice DP as we said, channeling the inner wild side.
Oh, and baits the burst out. Clean punish, let me get that hard knockdown. You will not escape this hole.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Great decision from both players with the 6P into the Fujin. Nice confirm and a backdash.
Yeah, Ooey Gooey with so much tension, right? Willing to spin it. Atuma connects with the 6S. Oh, from long distance as well, all the way to the wall. Anji, lots of health, no wall splat either. The tap doesn't finish the job, but you never want to headbutt a gear.
Yeah, taps us, runs straight in. Great follow through here. Both players coming with just about a full burst. Falls victim to the fish here, straight into the butterfly, but another DP.
Already the damage, even on Anji. Added up real quick. Night Raid, forward sex under the butterfly.
Yeah, and then we'll follow up the Tyrant Rave. Follow through after the hard knockdown, dashes up, close slash, and open up.
Ooh, the delay on the Bandit Revolver cancel, catches Ooey trying to take his turn. That was something we saw really work out up against Leffen as well. The way he plays around the Bandit Revolver and kind of cycles his decision making really frustrates the opponent. We see the delay there. He'll let the first hit rock in the throw. After the throw, he'll do a first hit into low. Like, definitely a very confusing way to approach.
Right here, look at the 2K2D and the revolver that time. Close the distance just a bit. Vicious militant.
You know, Atuma, right? We're going to really need that fish in this set because Atuma's going to be aggressive. He's not going to get outright punished. He's going to be trying something else.
I love this, harassing with a 6S right outside the range. Anji says, get close to me, brother. It's trying to dance.
You know, overhead, blocked, all of that. Great defense from Atuma. Again, on the other side, but still. Ooey Gooey looking for significant hit. Gain some ground, but ends up trying to press. And again, the timings on Atuma just really blowing up his opponent's defense.
For the 2K afterwards, revolver into the PRC, still, and Lorraine Supreme with the koi. Max meter now, how do we spend it? RC here to be able to convert, should be able to take the round.
Yeah, with 100% tension, I have to imagine that will be the case. Ooey Gooey putting a heart on the board.
Crowd loving it too.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, right off, straight again with the spin at round start. Is continuing to be successful here. Looks for the jump in and throws the reversal.
Okay. Oh, the Volcanic Vipers is really exposing the gaps with it, and what a well-timed throw. Speaking of which, right back at you, fam. Volcanic Viper baited out with a safe setup.
Yeah, waits for Kotu, good burst point. Fujin from max distance just barely connects. Tip of the boot there, nice air throw to maintain corner position 2.
Exactly right, even on the tech throw, that's still Ooey's spot. Clips the backdash, we ride it all the way to a game 1. Tied up set, just like that.
Ooey Gooey, still in there. Rocking the headband in full attire. We're in uniform.
100%. This man loves his character. You got to, man. That's honestly a key component with fighting games.
Oh, Wild Assault confirmed there, off the standing heavy, forces the burst out there. There's going to be a ton of damage. And straight away, the gut punch on the close slash.
Too close, spot. Atuma again getting the knockdown. Oh, backdash, you ain't going nowhere. I know it's not a button in this game, and we like to do it, but
yeah. Backdash is such a volatile tool in the current metagame right now, but Soul is so good at destroying people for it if you can get that far slash out.
Exactly. And nice shot from Ui, though, spitting through all the nonsense presented to him so far. Let me get that again. Let me get that again. All positive vibes all the time. Oh, so much damage on it as well.
Again, Volcanic Viper answers straight through. There's that in the pressure. Good FD to get some room.
He's really not deterred from using it, right? We just see it again, and look at that. The aggression once more. We saw him get counter hit in a similar situation. Another burst, another bait, another game for Tatuma.
Wow, I mean, that's the sequence there. That's just an unfortunate timing on the burst there from Uigui. Good presence of mind from Takuma to recognize how that was going to go through. Takuma setting up once again. Tries to go for the 2S. Again, round start spin has been supreme.
And look, he woke up with the Volcanic Viper twice in a row. The first one was thrown. That's why we didn't see the animation. Second one gets baited once more. Uigui confirm it to the super. Oh, yeah.
Actually, doesn't break the wall. Wasn't quite close enough. Having to deal with the pressure now.
Oh, 6P rearing its head that time. Yeah, Uigui starting to make some good adjustments. You see it pay off in this round. Another 6P, another bait on the DP.
I think in the first game, Uigui had that mentality of he won't do it again.
Yeah, 100%.
We're starting to recognize he's more than willing whenever you leave the gap.
He's learned, right? He's like, all right, I see what you're about now. Had to know, man, the Volcanic Viper at every gap. You're gonna have to teach him with a whole trip to the loser's bracket, because he is not going to be conditioned.
Oh, 6S, masterful stuff there to catch the backdash attempt.
Oh, wow, the assault. Holding it onto the meter. How do we use it here? Any type of RC setup? No, just straight into the gut. The 6-pack of Anji not going to be able to protect him from this damage. Titan, hey.
Dude, that falling dust was so sick to be able to stabilize that confirm as well. Around a piece now, Tatuma threatening the set, but again.
Oh yeah, see the Volcanic Viper came out, instead keeping his distance, baiting him out with it. He's gotta stay strong. What a 6P on the Bandit Bringer, not an easy thing to do.
Wow, and just commits to the overhead here. Ko for the full confirm. Lots of damage, but not quite enough. Goes for the mix because they confirm!
The alley-oop from the butterfly, that was OD. Oh my goodness, looking like LeBron and Bronny next season.
So far, the players delivering on every single turn. Game 5 once again.
Uigui forcing a final round here. Incredible adjustments in that last game, honestly. We saw so many Volcanic Vipers get baited out, but the first one successful again from Tatuma, and the Night Raid. Can't be using the butterfly for free.
Fan there, but it's really reserved afterwards. Doesn't want to try and overextend, and this is why but drop combo has to RC.
Leaving a lot of damage on the table, but still finds a counter hit and a beautiful clean hit conversion.
He buys you a lot of room, but it can't get you away from him forever. Mr. Bad Guy knocking on the door once again.
And he picked up on that, right? He's like, okay, he's looking for the FDs. We just saw one far S in the dash throw. Incredible recognition from Tatuma.
That's an important thing you always have to remember in Guilty Gear. That green FD!
Again! The Night Raid under the butterfly! My goodness, he's not letting you make a point, Proxy. He's like, I get this damage on the table.
Don't worry about the point. Afterlife still on the table. 2K, 2D into the revolver. RC up, trying to bait the burst.
Oh my, the delay on that combo. It went so far, and he's still baiting it. Are you kidding me?
All the salt, setting up for it here. Anything will do it now. Dashes up, wild throw into the PRC. Full confirm. And Tatuma is going to be able to set themselves up for the other side of winners finals.
The way he controlled the end of that game was ridiculous, man. Oh my, the wild throw PRC to make sure he OS, just in case there was a jump out, he would have been able to take clean advantage immediately. The moment before that as well, Tatuma, what a set for both of our players again.
Absolutely, I mean, showing off that, and that is one of those matches that can be incredibly fast and furious, if only just because of how the two characters kind of brawl out between each other. The CQC of Soul and Anji, both to clash in the jungle.
Slugging it out. 100%. You love seeing it, though. I love seeing that type of Guilty Gear and the adjustments that were made from both sides, right? The Volcanic Viper bait outs in Game 4 and, of course, in Game 5 in the first place. And we saw Tatuma, though. Like I said, he's not going to be conditioned, fam. He's good with his hair the way it is. Like, we don't need to make it any better. We're perfect. And the Volcanic Viper still were letting him fly, but he did manage to kind of pull the reins back a little bit, right, in Game 5, just as much as he needed to.
Yeah, as well as kind of pulling back the reins on his mix-up game as well. When we check things out, you see he goes for the throw a lot more often in the later stages, like you said, finally leaning into that wild throw, the final kitchen sink toss to be able to close out the set.
100%. So let's take a look at the replays presented by PlayStation Tournaments and a beautiful, beautiful set to cap off our winter semifinals. See Tatuma, man. So many clean conversions as well. That was actually the point I forgot about. The combo beforehand at the end of Game 5, there were so many burst safe points, right?
Yes.
Like he was just sitting there letting the character fall, waiting for the burst to come out, and then still continued the combo somehow, still baited out the burst. Ridiculous play.
And Uigui had a lot of nice stuff of themselves, was able to use the meter very well. The twirl generally was mostly just used for round start gambits. Didn't see as much play in the later stages of things. Was doing a great job of using Fujin cancels as well as just Fujin itself to be able to steal turns with the fan throw and all the different types of follow-ups.
Absolutely, and then look, the quick RC low off the Bandit Revolver, and that's what we talked about before, covering all his bases right there. Just in case he went with something like a jump, he would have been safe. And I like the wild throw too because we saw the 50% tension from Anji, right?
Yes.
So the counter super could have been a threat, which also the throw would have beat the counter super as well. So very, very smart.
Yeah, just layers on layers of stuff between these two, looking so, so good. Honestly, couldn't have been a better start here to get us rolling with Guilty Gear Strive. Top 6, absolutely incredible so far.
Yes, indeed, Proxy. Couldn't have said it better myself. Look at that. I'm never going to get over that moment. Beautiful stuff between Nitro and Posey. And let's go to a quick break on that image.
From Japan.
They're the legends of the FGC.
The king!
The kings, the beasts, the champions. Next year, we celebrate the players that made EVO the most storied tournament in fighting games.
It's gonna be enough! Oh, it is!
Watch the greatest that ever played inducted into the inaugural Hall of Fame. Plus, vote on awards for the best players in the game today.
Unbelievable!
And celebrate everyone in the community who makes fighting games something so special.
Oh my God!
The EVO Awards, live from Los Angeles in 2025.
So how would you describe the chicken to someone who had never tasted it?
Literally melt in your mouth tender. We don't have a freezer, you know? It's almost like a farmer's market. When you walk into the restaurant, you should hear the sizzle that you're hearing right now. Just sends all those waves up to your mouth.
You're making me hungry.
Hey gamers, does your room look like this? Tired of having no art on your walls? You need Displate.
Made with high-quality metal and customized finishes, with Displate, you can transform your room or office from lifeless walls into a stylish space. Check out the new texture finish. Flat is out. Come feel the difference of that sweet, subtle embossing. Say goodbye to hammers and nails with Displate's magnet lock technology. It never fails. It's as simple as snap and hang. Bang, bang, bang.
Visit displate.com/EVO and order now. Use the discount code EVO at checkout.
Rated E to M.
PlayStation.
EVO 2024. This is the green room. Getting focused with Zenny. Big ups to Zenny Gaming, who has been providing us codes EVO24 for 20% off site-wide on all the merch. We got Jonathan Tenney in the back, Nitro. Everybody preparing for what's going down very soon, right? Tempest obviously as well. One of the most decorated players of Guilty Gear Strive. A very key, important mind to have back there, honestly.
Yeah, getting the rest, getting their warm-ups, getting everything settled to be able to get on that stage and stay in the, stay in the zone, stay focused. So important. So excited to get to see them roll through as we see them on their way out.
Yeah, I'm really impressed. Like, the Guilty Gear players are so smart because they're like, we're going to take the minds that are super good, that are not actually in top 6, and we're bringing them back here to make sure we can chat it up with them and get some insights to what they have. Jonathan Tenney and Tempest, two of the best to do it for sure. But before we get on to this next match, I want to take a look at the bracket and see exactly where we're at, how we've gotten here so far. It's been an amazing just opening round of top 8. Jack and Nitro taking it tooth and nail to a game 5, along with Tatuma and Ooey Gooey Chewy Snicker repeating that performance with a Nitro and Tatuma winners final.
Yeah, Ooey Gooey having to head down now to face off against the monster that is Zondo. And then on the other side, Jack has fallen down to have to face off against Red Ditto. So, a lot more action to come. Losers bracket looking spicy. Winners finals looking good as well. I just couldn't be more excited. I just need more matches.
I know, man. We got to get to it in a moment as well. As you can see, Jack and Red Ditto setting up shop. That's going to be our first match of the loser side of top 6. It's going to be a great one for sure. Ram Lethal versus the Happy Chaos, right? Obviously, Ram, she's got an incredible acceleration speed, but before we get into that, Jack, look at this victory path. Look at the people he had to defeat to get in here in the first place, including Stealthy, Crocs and Socks, Super Noon, and Marvello as that 4 straight to get in the top 6. That is bodies and bags, and name brand bodies, I should say.
I was going to say, absolutely monstrous run for sure, and hasn't even had to play that many games when you really consider the way his bracket path has gone, having a lot of 3-0s early on, looking very, very strong. And on the other side, obviously we do have Red Ditto.
Yes, indeed, Red Ditto. An incredible run as well from him, taking down Krieg, Kelly, Umisho, Tatuma, Varix, K-Brad, the like. There were so many players in his path, and for him to come out of it on top, especially because I think he took a loser's trip pretty decently early to still make it into top 6, incredible, including taking down not only the first EVO champion for Guilty Gear Strive, but also the Arc World Tour champion for Guilty Gear Strive in Varix to actually qualify in the first place.
Yes, and has the opportunity, if they can keep winning, to be able to secure a run back, because obviously Tatuma was the one to send them to losers in the earlier stages of top 24, so you know, vengeance has to be on the mind in a moment like this. You know, we're all friends when we're off the sticks, but on that stage, it's all business.
100%, man. Once the Ready to Rock begins, like all friendships, all kindness goes out the window. That's what we're about to see here. Jack and Red Ditto both locking in. Both incredibly optimal and efficient players, by the way. Like, these guys, lab monsters. You saw the defense from Jack in that opening set. Red Ditto also incredibly strong defensively, but even more so offensively. The optimal conversions this fella has from anywhere and everywhere is what makes him so successful on Ram Lethal.
Yeah, I was going to say, Red Ditto, you got to be careful about how patient you are. It doesn't matter how good your defense is. You have to be careful about when Red Ditto and how he steals turns. He's one of the best players in the world at being able to use the boulder when it comes to Ram Lethal.
That's a good point, yeah. Plus on block brings you close. Definitely a good hit. Something that's going to need to be utilized in this Happy Chaos matchup, but already Jack is off to the races, bro. Tries to catch him flinching, but Red Ditto again staying solid defensively so far. Backdashing the shot even.
Yeah, big on that for Jack, though, even when he had no focus to be able to stay aggressive. No bullets in the chamber, but finds the jab. Can we build the meter is the question. Gets one reload during the confirm.
Yeah, the one bullet in the chamber. Couldn't get the wall splat off of it, and the counter. Red Ditto busted a Yui with that anti-air.
This is a nightmare now. You're going to have to deal with the hard knockdown. You still have burst, but nothing to shoot here. Can't use the gun, gets the trade. Not going to matter, though, has to burst.
Get a 2S afterwards, and Red Ditto. I might be young, but I throw like an old man. What an air throw.
I was going to say the classic Guilty Gear way to get that anti-air. Trying to go for the whip punish there on the 2S. Wild assault, but the IBFT to get some room.
Incredible stuff. Look at this lockdown as well. Staying so disciplined about everything, and then baiting out Jack's throw. Hands and arms inside the vehicle, young man.
Okay, tough situation now. Guessing for your life. IBFT on the close slash there. Had the timing down. 50 meter with positive bonus continuing to climb. What a headbanger, though!
Excuse me? The back of the head, the halo coming through.
He's got an extra weapon they didn't tell us.
100%. It's the only way. That's the only reason it has a hitbox there.
Look at the meter though for Red Ditto. Yeah, absolutely. Jack didn't want anything to do with that CQC, but there's the hit. Has to go for the burst.
Once again, he's got him cursed up as well. Red Ditto, he's got the life lead, but again, any shot can turn into so much. The backdash 5K snipe threaded the needle, Red Ditto.
Yeah, so many layers off of that as well. If it connects, you get the RC. If it does not connect, that you can go for the RC later, potentially to still get a BRC or a PRC slowdown. There's a lot of utility and options that can come out of that 5K. Great start there.
And Red Ditto knows all those options like we talked about. One of the most optimal, one of the most practiced random calls in the business. Look at that block on the cross-up. Instant block with the shot. Oh.
Yeah, keeping it aggressive with the normals though. Obviously his focus was empty, but still managing to find the touch. 50 meters, shoot him up.
You already know. No cinema here, just what you're seeing in game. Oh, the conversion with the 5K. I clipped the backdash the first time and then converted with the 5K after the first hit. Supreme stuff from Jack.
Yeah, being able to keep yourself in this one. Massive stuff. Burst available here for Red Ditto though. Right off the start, he's trying to be the aggressor at 99 every single time, and it's been working out wonderfully.
You see the reactions from Red Ditto too, so quick, recognizing that the string was instant blocked. So he goes into the flip kick, trying to counter Jack's throw attempt.
And locking down with the 5K, but is able to break out. Burst for momentum. Gotta keep him in the corner.
Get some breathing room again, but cut off at the pass. Try to bring him close with the rocks as you mentioned before, but now that backdash getting clipped and we going all the way to the Kona.
Yeah, and there was a panic backdash after a whiffed 2D. That's such an unfortunate situation to find yourself in. After the guaranteed chatter, the hard knockdown, 50-meter Mortal Bottle on the table. What do? We chill.
Yeah, Red Ditto being very disciplined right now. Backdash, he actually traded, but still Jack taking advantage of it and baiting out the burst expertly.
Wow, so another one on the board here, evening things up. Both of them looking calm and collected here. You would not think with the age of our competitors that they were the veteran status between these two.
Exactly right. Both of them handling it so composed. Like they're seasoned veterans. And you can see the way they cover each other's backdashes too. Red Ditto immediately with the 2K after the successful one from Jack.
Duty doesn't find much. Kicks the clone, but doesn't get the hit afterwards. No focus here, so you gotta keep it pedal to the metal. Mortal Bottle for the break.
And a hard knockdown and a positive bonus and all the rewards that come with it. YRC, let me get some breathing room. Look at that, the discipline again, but finally the tap dust able to open Ditto up.
Oh, trying to get up with Taco. Jumping jab, gets the confirm, all the way to the wall, yes sir!
The 6K conversion right there was nasty with it. Jack, the timing on the shots and the normal conversion after. Red Ditto, he was holstering that Mortal Bottle and finally was let loose. Then a clean out space from Jack.
Oh man, I was well informed too, because look at the amount of meter Ramithal had. If that actually connects, I think you build the bar for the RC. That was a good call there from Red Ditto, but missed space.
Oh man, oh, drops the wall. The wall assault just get in the face. Make Red Ditto deal with this pressure. The shot's always clipping. No focus available now though. That's why Red Ditto is pushing the issue.
2K2D pulls the gun, runs it all the way down. Every single touch at mid-screen, you know where it ends up. We've seen the movie before.
And Jack, he recognized the thirst from Red Ditto, right? Trying to make the most out of that focus, inspiring timing. So he just cut him off with the 2K. Now we got the corner pressure going. Recognizes the defensive habits, gets the throw in, and we already running it right back.
And that conversion was extra good because he locked him out of the burst, and now you have no opportunity to spend it.
Yeah, good luck. He still gets it off the table, but nonetheless, right, he's going to have to spend any meter to, make sure he doesn't get chipped out with the FD. It's going to be damn near insurmountable for Red Ditto right now, but that's a good starter. Didn't get anything to convert off of it. FD in for his life right now. He's still living on a pixel, and that's why Jack goes for the throw.
And that was the point I was going to make a couple matches ago, is the FD is just a big green light that says, please throw me. Yeah. So in situations like that, while you have to avoid the chip, you're in such a dastardly position. But now, to character select, potentially considering there was another character played.
Red Ditto, yeah.
See if he thinks to it.
It's definitely one that we'll explore a little bit. I know the business handler has been Ramlethal. It sounds like he locked into it again. So I think that is what we are going to see. But yeah, when it comes to the FD and the throw array, as you mentioned, a big green light. And a lot of time when you have life, you can kind of tap FD to make sure that you still can take the throw when that happens, right? He didn't have the life available to tap FD. He had to hold it because anything was going to chip him out. So great recognition from Jack to go up and throw.
Right away, gets the burst out of him immediately with the 2S. Situation here with the empty jump, keeping it real classic.
Players not trying to get too overzealous, not trying to be the ones to make the first move and make the first mistake. Beautiful just hesitation on the approach right there from Jack. Throwing off Red Ditto's timings and again the tap does start to slow down. Whiffed, but it's all right. We go low. The shot covers the whiff. Slump got into the wall break. Jack is rolling right now.
Oh, looks for the push, not quite there. Wild Assault, IBFD again forces Red Ditto to make a hasty decision. That IBFD forces him to go for the jump. The second you jump, Jack has breathing room, and that is just the worst possible scenario.
That's the thing, right? As the offenser, when you get IBFD'd, you got to do something to make up that distance. As a defender, you got to know what they're going to do to make up that distance. So Jack perfectly countered once again.
5K. Turnstile not really following too much, gets the throw.
Oh, the beautiful corner lockdown right now. You on probation, fam. Talk to me with the double beam dream.
There you go, break it through, still alive, but guessing for your life now. Throw potentially, just a close slash.
Put that man on house arrest for that round. Jack and Red Ditto. Still tournament point for Jack. Red Ditto trying to force a game 5 yet again.
Wow, incredible air throw there. Just block, trying to get the punish, rolls on through, very nice.
Protect your neck, where's Wu-Tang when I need them? Oh my, the toe tap. It looked like it stayed on the same side. I don't even know. Just nasty mix-ups.
Afterwards, Wild Assault fires the gun, taps the dust, everything coming up our way. Doesn't get the slump though.
Yeah, the Wild Assault did not connect, recovered in time. Now Red Ditto's got a huge chance here. Pointed for himself. Jack doesn't have any defensive resources either. He did just get 50% attention, so YRC is available.
Yeah, also has a deflect shield potentially. YRC is going to be the choice though. 2K gets the confirm. Burst is not going to make it. Red Ditto going to push us to another. Woo!
Another game 5 proxy. This round 1 at top 6. You can't avoid those bad boys. And yes, indeed, as you mentioned, the deflect shield got built back after the wall break as well. He had some defensive choices. Red Ditto played around them perfectly. We're going to a final game yet again.
Yeah, going the distance once again. Finds a connection, spends the burst right away. That's a touch there, trying to go for the backdash. Trying to stay active there to keep the reticle off, but Jack with the lockdown now.
And remember, unlike the game 5s we saw previously, this is in loser's bracket. No more second chances. This is both of their last attempts.
Ooh, the rock catches and we get the 5K. So aware, and the side swap, nice routing.
And the throw takes the 2K, just rearing its head to cut off the pass. And Red Ditto, the instant block on the cross-up shot.
Full reload though, taps the dust, nice defense. Finally finds the
Jack, he got some good damage out of that one, but no hard knockdown. Oh, but the perfect range on the 2K. Counter hitting Red Ditto. The X-Spot, with the wall break, does the damage back to tournament point for Jack.
Hard knockdown, soft knock. It doesn't matter to me. They're all knockdowns. I still get my mix. I like that. Takes the shot and runs on through. Spends 3 bullets and all the focus to close the distance, but ends up losing the situation off the jump cancel.
Oh, technical sword. Didn't have it that time.
That's a sight.
The sword's coming back now as well. Another air throw. I love locking you down like this.
Consider the burst from that spot. RC, what do you even do about that? Just burst at the end. I like it.
Oset's trying to get him to put his hand in the cookie jar. Jack forced to a final round. Red Ditto. An incredible set once again here on top 6.
Momentum built up now. Burst spent. Last real defensive option off the table here for Jack. Gets the cross up, but it's not defense, it's all offense. Pedal to the metal, locks him down, continues the pressure, but there's the punish.
Red Ditto hard calls out the dash throw attempt. Able to counter that perfectly. Now we're back to the neutral at mid-screen. Who's gonna get the advantage? Jack, he's got no bullets, I didn't even notice. Red Ditto just running him down right now. He's got the hard knockdown. Still no bullets to his name.
How do you spend it?
Oh,
it's a connect.
Press back. BRC for the lockdown. Oh my goodness.
Still alive though. Burst available now, even after this wall break. So hard knockdown, terrible situation. But look at the meter, look at the bar. Red Ditto, plenty to play with.
How hard do you have to call this man out to get past this? That's why Jack's keeping his distance. Long distance, no conversion. Air throw actually decked. We gotta keep going. He takes out the sword into the throw. Red Ditto.
Wow, unbelievable sequence. The tech comes through, but we still make it work. Oh my my God, Red Ditto survives in a heartbreaker. What a nail-biter to get us to our first match of losers.
Dude, Jack is so damn good,
Jack
man.
is ridiculous.
Like, the air throws were plaguing him. When he needed to tech the air throw the most, he did it. Incredible stuff. Of course, Red Ditto's gonna be moving on. But y'all, can we give it up for Jack? Remember, first offline event. First ever offline event. This man came through, made top 6 at Guilty Gear Strive.
World-class performance, the first of many, I would assume. As we've said, doing incredible things online consistently through the life of the game, and now being able to show that it translates offline. And I think that's such an important thing. Jack is another piece of the puzzle of this very important story that we tell, is that people who win online continue to do well offline. That is what the marketplace of becoming better. It's where you get that experience a lot of the times. Offline is a magical thing, and it's so good to be outside. But you cannot discount these players that get that experience playing on that netcode.
100%. I want to keep building on that point. As we take a look at the replays presented by PlayStation Tournaments, it's been an amazing set so far. And to build upon your point, right, thank goodness that Rollbackia has really come through heavy for every game, right? Because now we saw it even before. All these games had great online netcode. Some of the online monsters would come and they would translate to offline. Now we see it more and more with the likes of Jack getting top 6 at his first ever offline event. We saw Umisho take the entire tournament in her first ever Evo. So you can see the payoff that really happens when these netcodes are able to be as great as they are, so we can get proper practice. So when we do come to these offline atmospheres, these environments that are so incredibly special, we can perform at the highest level.
And with Jack's elimination, we will not have a happy Chaos victor.
Oh, you're correct, yeah.
It is the first Evo for this game that the gun will not be present in Grand Finals, which I know they're excited for. Listen, I like watching the character. I know.
I like Happy Chaos too. We'll keep it on the low though. But anyway, despite that, as incredible stuff, once again, we got another half of Losers Quarterfinals to go. That's going to be Zondo and Ooey Gooey Chewy Snickers as we see his path as well. Incredible stuff going through Flying Bacon, Frijoles Guapo, Bean, MJ Karase. Frijoles Guapo is an incredible name.
I was going to say, how you fight him back-to-back?
Yeah, for real.
Fantastic. Well, like you said, an incredible run for him, being able to make it all the way through, the win on MJ. And like we've said, another one of those players that has not had to play that many games, has done a great job getting these 3-0s most of the way through, looking so strong.
I didn't realize what you meant by back-to-back, literally. The handsome Bean and then the regular Bean.
Hey, you got to respect it. Ooey Gooey. It doesn't matter what kind of bean you put in front of him. Yeah. The man's moving forward.
Incredible.
But one of the toughest competitors you could possibly pull in Zondo on the other side. As you can see, Leffen, Daru Ino, Hotashi, Tiger Pop, Latif, Marvello, Kurt. What an unbelievable run.
Goodness gracious, Zondo. I don't know who didn't like you with this bracket, but you had to go through hell and fire to get through the top 6, and boy, did he ever do it, defeating the reigning defending champion in the process. So I can't wait to see how he brings to the table here. And of course, he's going to be bringing the Oscar, right?
Yes.
Which I want to talk a little bit about Oscar for the people that, you know, don't watch Guilty Gear Strive all the time. This is a very complicated character, right? He's got 3 different decks with 30 spells in them total. And because of that, he's going to be shuffling through the decks, and he's got to manage mana to make sure he has it available to actually make sure those spells come out in the first place. We'll get into it as we go along the game, but keep in mind that little bar you see at the bottom beneath Oscar's meter.
Absolutely. And it's difficult to keep track of, even just as a spectator. Zondo, the master of being able to manage it on the fly here, but now caught out with not too many spells. Only teleport to his name here, getting destroyed, especially with the mana this low. The shield is broken, so extra damage acquired.
Exactly, and when he doesn't have any mana, the defense is not the same. Oh, cuts him off in the pass, and the normals, there's a couple of them that work well for Oscar, but his strength really lies in the spells, of course, as we see now. He's got the auto import, so every spell comes, they will just fill a regular slot, but right now he's not even able to do that.
But yeah, taking him into geometry though, everything in between, gets the teleport, nice use of that after the dash forward.
He's got another teleport available to him, tried the 6K, that's a low-hitting move, and the overhead blocked in the flex shield, and wow.
So look at this, a 30-second block string. Ooey Gooey, after taking that lead, needs to find one more touch, but how do you close the distance? Stuck in the gravity stab.
Oh my. Yo, Ooey Gooey still coming out. BRC backdash, the 2D, he's disciplined about it, and spins through.
The paper cut, max distance, the fan just barely connects.
Wow.
And And there, good use of the spells. Look at the knockdown, reloads. He says shoot off the screen.
Yeah, and he has to manually make sure all those slots are filled himself, right? He can cancel the different spells into the import, but it is all managed by Zondo manually.
See here.
Second teleport on deck.
Yep, holding on to it here. Distance close, finds the touch. Pressure continues. Double teleport layout coming up with plenty of meter to spend.
Yeah, he's got the bigger cubes as well. The staircase cubes if he wants them. Oh, just let it all go.
Yep, instead we're gonna tutor up. Switching things out, auto-populating. Look at the damage. Look at the chip. FDing for your life here. What can you do?
That's the thing. When you find yourself in that position against Asuka, something is getting surrendered. Either your life or your attention. A resource has to be given up.
Say equivalent exchange.
Yeah, facts. Oh, he's got the wrong. I was gonna say that's the low hit. He did it from the sky. Very nice from Zondo right there. That's not a spell you see too often.
And another staff available, charging up that mana. Finds low with the 2D, gets the connection, and a great confirm. What a way to wait.
And another resource to manage when playing Asuka is your health, because the quickest way to regen mana is sacrificing your health.
Oh, but no time for that now. RC's down. Okay, little 8-way dash action.
Sounds real. My man's in the wrong game. Bringing it out again and just staying at a nice distance away from the spinning fish.
Yeah,
coming up empty, no bait here.
Twirl is definitely a good idea when you get against a lot of those slower moving cubes there, but with the wall behind it to be able to get that coverage, not much to really be done. Even when you do break through, 6P a good start, but at first immediately back to full screen.
Zondo had a really good hand to start actually. He got another overhead and we see it again come through. He also has the DP if he gets mana back, that little ice icon down there.
Yeah.
That is the DP that Zondo has available.
Yeah, keeping that loaded up. And
auto import. And while I'm taking a look at all the spells he's keeping, just so much life erased from Ooey Gooey. OTG on the super, send him away. My goodness, good luck, brother.
Yeah, I was gonna say at that point, once you get sent back to full screen again, it's just, it's unbelievable the mini games you have to play to close the distance on this guy. And Zondo, like you said, one of the best in the world, if not the best in the world, at being able to set up these situations that just seem unwinnable.
Yeah, the auto import gets him a teleport after that. The 2D is a very potent button as well from Asuka, super quick. Travels across the ground, we get more positive bonus, means the tension is coming through. Zondo, he gets the flexion of the way, that actually avoided the guard break spell, super important.
What a tech too, had the meter, so knew he had time. RC's forward, trying to maintain some amount of pressure here, trying to just smother Ooey Gooey as best he can.
Yeah, Ooey Gooey, he's using the deflection right to try to get some distance, but the teleport comes through, opens him up, lets him convert easily. And you can see, yeah, Ooey, the amount of effort you have to put in to facing a top-level Asuka that can just fill the screen with so many spells and so many things you have to deal with. It takes so much effort, man.
And as we've said before on other blocks, it's nearly impossible to get practice at the level of Zondo because he's really one of the players leading the pack when it comes to this character.
Exactly right. Even if he wanted to train, it's very difficult to do so. There's not many Asukas on his caliber.
Okay, it's a connection with the close slash here, straight into the super. When you find your hits, they have to hurt. Everything you can get every single time.
Yeah, pretty low on mana as well. He does have double reduced mana cost, and the low again coming out. Big rocks from the sky.
Say, boy, about to cast the double ram spells. I like that.
Yeah, for real. We saw Zondo, he sacrificed some of his life to get some mana, but Ooey Gooey, he hasn't let up. Super to buy some space. We're gonna keep shuffling the cards as well. Yeah, you already know.
Charge up the mana, and again, continuing to just harass, finds the touch. Might just be enough here as we get to the corner, but no, a knockdown.
It's such a good combo too that we saw come out. But Ooey Gooey, once again, will not go quietly into the night, picks his spot perfectly.
It's just like you said, one of the things you have to remember is that his health is just as important as his mana. A lot of the damage he did was to himself there, just being able to re-up to be able to keep that pressure.
It's true. And you're usually so good, you get checkmate scenarios where players are not really able to defend against. That's why the willingness to sacrifice the life is there. But again, if Ooey can just pick one or two spots, it means he can be right back in it.
IBFD and then the very floaty super jump over. I love the idea.
He was deleting so many of the cubes that get opened up though.
His dust at the trip, the overhead that comes from the ground, gets the counter hit, has to go for the burst.
Double teleport, yeah, he needs something behind it though. He's got double guard crush now as well. The flex shield just RCing to make sure that doesn't mean anything.
Wow, relentless with the pressure. With the double jump, works out well. Finds the low, gets the confirm.
Indeed, and that guard crush has been sitting there for a minute there now. That's one of the spells that actually levels up and does more damage the longer you have it stored, so extra dead on that one.
Okay, straight away again. Finds that 2D. That is so far, it's so far.
Yeah. Here. He's got the low if he wants it, but he's usually using that in the sky. That's why he goes for the dust on the ground. Opened up combo extender as well.
Hey, gets through. Positive bonus, definitely going to be a big deal as we go for the double backdash. Doesn't necessarily need the hard knockdown. Burst is available, but what does it do? It cannot escape the cube.
And look at, yeah, Ooey Gooey just daps him up, puts his hand on his head, and it's like, what the hell do I do against this character? When Zondo is piloting, it's real tough. But yeah, everybody give it up for Ooey Gooey Chewy Snicker!
Dude, a fantastic showing for sure. A showman and a great player. Excited to get to see even more in the future from our candy bar friend.
Yeah, our candy bar friend. You know, that man is never angry. He's always himself, that's for sure. That's what I know at the end of the day. Big ups to Ooey Gooey. Going to be seeing him in the future most definitely as Zondo moves on to losers semifinals. Incredible stuff as per usual. That's what we've come to expect from Zondo, one of the premier pilots of Asuka. And you really got to put so much effort into that character, right? Because you got to juggle getting to that third deck in the first place, which has a lot of the unique mechanics. The second deck as well is important. It has a lot of the mix-up tools, the overheads that you saw and whatnot. All of that comes from different type of decks. So he goes through each of them, again, manually importing the spells into the slots himself. So much to keep track of, and he does it better than damn near anybody.
Yeah, it's an unbelievable amount of attention to detail that is required to be able to pilot the character, but Zondo continues to shine, continues to do well, and puts us into these positions. So let's take a look here with the PlayStation Tournaments replay as we get a little bit of a look back into this set. As we said, Zondo coming off the 3-0 just looked so strong, but Ooey Gooey showing off really what you have to do in this matchup is when you get an opportunity, spend everything. Every touch has to hurt. You have to grind as much value when you're able to get close enough to actually have a chance.
Yeah, 100%. We did see Ooey Gooey go with some deflect shields that ended up kind of benefiting Zondo because he got the space back for the spells, right? But I like that idea. If you could just get your gambit after the deflect shield and maybe get your opponent off guard, then you'll be able to blow through some of those spells with the spin. But Zondo was just too on point, man. The big thumbs up to the crowd. Big ups to Ooey Gooey, making top 6 at Guilty Gear Strive with the Anji. Definitely a crowd and fan favorite.
Yeah, repping the character very well and repping themselves very well. It's very exciting to get to see players like that, like we said, showing off their personality here on the stage. Because in the end, when it comes to EVO, when it comes to FGC, that's really what it's all about.
100%, man. And of course, we are going to take a quick break. But before we head to break, we've got some good news. If you're watching at home, you have a chance to win some awesome prizes like PlayStation Plus Premium subs and EVO just by playing some trivia thanks to AT&T. If you're in the US and watching on Twitch, just click your answer. And if you're on mobile, tap the red button on the chat pop out. It's as easy as that. And we're going to get y'all some prizes just for answering questions from the comfort of your own home. So do that while we take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more Strive Top 6.
Everybody to EVO Connections, brought to you by AT&T. I'm with a man who needs no introductions nor figuring out where he's from because it's literally in the name. But just in case you hadn't known, is one of our biggest champions yet. Tempest NYC, fresh from his W from both EVO Japan, Combo Breaker. Actually, you with the 3P, you've been absolutely undefeated. Going with the streak right now, how are you feeling today?
Oh, I'm feeling absolutely fantastic.
What would it mean for you to win it here in home soil, especially after a dominant run over at EVO Japan?
Winning in Japan and here for 2 EVO titles would be insane for just, the same year. So it would mean a lot to me for sure.
Are there any significant demons that you're looking forward to facing, but also at the same time kind of nervous about in terms of the matchups for Guilty Gear Strive?
The 2 people I would probably not want to play against the most are Umisho and Verix. Honestly, for both of them, not only are they both very strong players, but they both also play characters I really do not like fighting. Umisho plays Soul and Verix plays Nagoriyuki, so I don't want to play either of them.
You're really making all of this by hand.
Oh yeah. The avocados are hand mashed, the chips are hand tossed, and everything is made fresh.
You make it fresh every day.
Yes, every day. The Chipotle way is we make it fresh every day.
Sounds delicious.
Dude, why'd you put your new rig in the basement?
Didn't you hear? Bill's a good gillionaire now.
Basically, my new connection is so strong I can game anywhere. Check it out. We've got Gamer Rocker, Gamer floaty, gamer couch.
Whoa.
It's got wheels.
Gamer bench, gamer throne, and gamer mower.
What's that?
It's hard to game while walking downstairs.
I get it.
That's smart.
Live like a gagillionaire with low latency everywhere. AT&T Fiber with All-Fi.
Do you want okay FGC merchandise by okay FGC artists? Well, you're in the wrong ad if so, cause here at 10-0, all we got's the best FGC merchandise by the best FGC artists. Just look at all this great merch. You can make this your whole wardrobe. I should know. I have. Our 10-0 merch booth will be open all 3 days at EVO 2024. If you're not here in person, visit us online at merch.10-0.gg. Stuff this cool won't be around for long.
The greatest anime fight of all time.
Why would you ask me such a hard question?
I'll do Aizen and Ichigo.
Ken versus Raud to the North Star.
Drumroll, Gaara versus Rock Lee, Naruto. Don't turn your head, I saw what you just did there.
Here's the deal.
Excited.
Oh, yes.
Welcome back to EVO 2024. But before we get back into the action here, we gotta let you guys know the merch is now available online. So whether you're watching at home right now or you're here in the venue and you don't want to wait in the lines at the booth, you can check it out at shop.evo.gg. Being able to get all this straight at home is incredible because as things have gone on, the FGC has continued to level up our merch game.
Oh, absolutely. The merch has been better than ever. In addition to that, there's so many things at EVO to do that I understand not waiting in line, right? You gotta go check out the Artist Alley as well as the Arcade Stick Museum, all the Arcade Cab free casuals. There's so many things to do that if you want to get your merch at home, we're gonna allow you to do that. EVO merch available at evo.gg. It's a beautiful thing. And a more beautiful thing has been this top 6 so far. Let's keep it going.
Absolutely. We have been back to back. Dude, it's been game 5 after game 5 so far with the exception of 1-3-0. And right now, we're going to have our next players up. But before we take a look at those, we're going to take a look at the bracket here. Winner's side of the affair where we're about to head Nitro facing off against Tatuma. And then on the loser side, Zondo and Red Ditto have earned their way in. So we've narrowed it all the way down from a number with a comma over 2,000 players, all the way down to 4. It's unbelievable.
Truly unbelievable, 100%. And Nitro and Tatuma have looked so incredible, both 3-2 in the winter semifinals, right? Their opponents made them earn those victories, and that's exactly what's happened so far. I'm interested to see what Nitro brings to the table. As we know, he's got the dual threat of Giovanna and Jacko, and Tatuma has been so bad guy all day, every day. But let's take a look at how Nitro got here in the first place, right? Having to overcome Melody, Mystic Smash, Red I Am Not, Tempest NYC, the team kill on FlyQuest, and of course, one of the most dominant players in Guilty Gear Strive, and then of course to get into top 6 itself, taking down Daru Ino, a legend in Guilty Gear, not only in Strive, but games past as well.
Absolutely, has looked unbeatable all weekend long. But one of the players that's been on that same level, obviously Tatuma looking amazing. Red Ditto, Leffen, Rat, Cobalt, just a list of names to be able to go through, looking so strong as we continue to go through. As you said, Mr. Soul Bad Guy himself has been representing the character, and as we've said before, I feel like he plays Soul the way that Soul would play him.
100%. Like, this is Daisuke's vision. Like,
absolutely,
actually Daisuke's vision.
All right, but it's about that time. The Eagles fly, and it's time to go Winners Finals. Let's get it.
Let's go, baby. Guilty Gear Strive Top 6 EVO 2024. We got Jacko to bring out the play, to try to overwhelm. But I want to see how Tatuma picks his spots, right? His Volcanic Vipers have been so on point beforehand. How does Nitro structure his offense? We already got bursts being baited early on.
The Elysium Driver, not quite enough, but still a great amount of damage here. There's plenty of time to pull out a minion, and now can play it low and slow. Vortex is blocked. Good backdash.
Absolutely tremendous backdash. Now we're picking it up. You can see the Bandit Revolver games, like I said before. He'll let the first hit rock just go into throw, go into low, first hit rock right there. Try to sneak in something more damaging. Nitro was having none of it.
Yeah, I mean, as far as reaction times go, the guy is definitely on the next level here. He's able to get the punish once again, not falling for any of the shenanigans, but 2K2D tried to steal the turn with the minion. Not gonna happen.
100%, bro, and I like that. Just a slight hit on the minion, making sure there's something in Tatuma's way so he can't approach for free. Look at that, though. Great defense, just knocking the minions out left and right.
But again, Revolver is starting to get him in trouble here, as well as the Volcanic Viper.
Nitro, he saw the last game. Another burst, another bait, more damage. I think you should ask for more pressure and more damage and more positive bonus.
One more time, anything will do it now. Drops the minion, goes to the jump away. Vortex connects into the clean. Good with the DP, plenty of meter.
Tatuma's got a real chance now. We got RC, the clean hit. That's hurting, bro. OTG, what's the defense looking like? Bandit Revolver again, catching Nitro trying to take his turn. When it ain't your turn, up.
Like you said, Revolver getting in a little trouble early, but now kind of being, it plants the tombstone, the 6H. Wild Assault for the optimal confirm. 50% of your life straight off the table.
Here lies Jacko's first half of her life bar. Straight up on the tombstone.
Like that, goes to the jump, it does be trust when it comes to the confirm, very nice. But once again, it gets the finish. Doesn't get to generate a hard knockdown, but still, big situation.
Indeed, Olu actually low profiling the Bandit that time. Great block. Oh my goodness, nasty mix-ups in the corner from Nitro. I couldn't tell you which side that hit on, Proxy. I'll tell you that much right now.
Yarcy tried to go for the low, nice throw. Drops the combo, 2K2D. Oh, in the mixtape, plenty of meter now, but drops again.
The fade back, he does get a successful burst nonetheless. Breakdance fighting, setting up the minion. Bandit Bringer and hit Jacko as well. Tatuma powering through everything.
Consistency is key in those types of situations when the chips are down, how you handle those, especially against a character that can scramble like that with Jacko. When Jacko gets that one minion pulled, you feel so much pressure to do something.
Yeah, man. And really, Nitro has been doing a really good job of it to this point, playing around that pressure, knowing how the opponent is going to go about dealing with the minions. But right now, Tatuma, throw after throw. Oh my goodness, the wild one to finish the job with the OS behind it. Every base covered.
Just hit after hit, everything coming up his way. And is able to find the jump in there. Clean touch. Yeah, burst. Yeah, I was 70% of your life right there.
Get off, man. Volcanic Vipers, he's so on point with it. Even when they get baited out, even when they get punished, he does not get deterred. Like I said, no conditioning this man.
Bar slash through, OTG. That pressure going, Revolver into the quick low. First time we send it out. Very nice stuff at 50 meter now.
And he did the quick RC low as well, right? He has been switching up not only the options, but the timings after the bend and Revolver. It's making everybody extremely uncomfortable.
It could be a little uncomfortable.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, what are you about to do, fam?
2 games straight. Nitro, do we consider a swap is the question here. I think that's kind of the same answer he's looking for himself, but no, we're going to stick with Wifey.
Indeed. May's going to bring it home. The OG trying to stay loyal. We'll see if it pays off. I heard the crowd starting to chant for Nitro as well. He's down 2-0. If y'all got support for him, show him now.
Good check there.
The crowd, of course, he's got the hometown advantage. Tatuma being from Japan. Nitro, we already know New York's in the building, but Tatuma, he's got a strong Japanese contingent as well that he's looking to make proud.
Nice use of the parry there, but again, masterclass on being able to answer all these minions without being too overcommittal. Got the FD for a little bit of an FD break. Goes in with the low though, what a press Apare!
Tatuma so aggressive, so willing to press at every instant, especially when he established the Volcanic Viper. He knows that builds hesitation. He can still turn with normals off of that.
Forward, sets up the minion 5K. If I had that button, I'd press it 2. Very nice. RC into the 2H.
And Tatuma, just like that, is on set point of grand finals.
Ooh! 5K straight away. Finds that low. Some momentum here for Nitro. This is what we need. Taps the dust, he gets the connection as well.
Nitro, he found trying to let Tatuma get into that grand so easily. Let's go, gonna put up a fight.
Adverse, you want to be a hero here.
Oh, the delay, throwing off Tatuma's timings now.
Oh!
Volcanic Viper baited, but not very heavily punished. Picks up the minion, he just needs one more pixel and finds just that.
When you're in a situation to get chipped against Jacko and she has a minion out and she's able to pull the second one, it's almost checkmate. It's just like a win condition type of situation as the burst comes out from Nitro very early in the round.
D-Right doesn't want to surrender any momentum with damage to Tatuma. Catches him, he's starting to figure out how Tatuma's taking his turns back. This is big for Jacko and Nitro.
And offense all the time. What a press though!
Look at how much life she lost. It's immediately in Tatuma's favor after 2 moves.
Just like that, Industrious Trust again. Wild Assault barely hits the tip of the boots. Look at the meter though. Resources for Nitro.
Deflection as well. He spins the burst. RC doesn't want to stick his hand in the cookie jar. Oh, the Night Raid backdash. Oh, put the minion out. Gets the throw just in case the Volcanic Viper was coming. Nitro stays alive.
And you can see, oh, still in it. 2-1 now. I mean, just the way he ramped up his offense, whether it's the timing or just the general structure, he's looking ridiculous in the corner.
Looking so ridiculous in the corner, man. Nitro, you can see talking to himself a little bit as well. Calm, cool, collected. He's been on this stage before, and an air throw, he's starting to feel it.
To him, second place is not good enough now. Back catches the Fafnir, but catches the Revolver for the trouble.
And look at just how erratic Tatuma is this round. The Banner Revolver into the Volcanic Viper, the backdashes, the Banner Revolvers again. So many ways to try to throw Nitro off his game.
Or playing neutral like Rennes do.
Yeah.
Again, really aggressive. Tries to go for the wild throw. 6P, what a stop!
And that is exactly why we see him OS that every single time, right? We see the wild throw in all these game-ending scenarios immediately go OS. Just in case they jump out, it's covered. Get off me, another Volcanic Viper. He didn't even need RC for that one, just believed.
Revolver this time, no punish. 2K duty. Actually stops on the attempt to run backwards to the minion into the throw. Pressure now. Again. One more time. No.
Oh, the switch up and the baited of the burst. Tatuma in grand finals.
Dude, incredible performance there, earning the spot incredibly well. That last strike throw sequence, what a way to suffocate out the end of that life bar.
That's the bad guy, bro. That's the Boxar boy for a reason, bro. Soul, once again, rearing his head and gonna be taking his rightful spot in grand finals winner side.
Yeah, pro tag power for sure, looking incredible the entire way through. Tatuma, I mean, what can you say? The gameplay, and I think the most important thing coming into that was able to really dial it back a little bit on how aggressive he was playing, at least on Wake Up. In neutral, he stayed at that same pace, stayed very scrambly. He tries to make you take an up-tempo situation that he knows he excels in.
he's 100% good at knowing when the opponent is going to try to take their turn, right?
Yes.
Like we saw, even in really like sporadic and heat of the moment situations, like when we saw the Bandit Revolver into the Volcanic Viper immediately. Like if I'm going to whiff this, you're obviously going to be pressing a button, right? But in the middle of the match, like I say obviously, in the middle of the match, that's so hard to actually come to that conclusion. Like there's so many things to judge. There's so many like heat of the moment nuances where you're like, wow, I actually did whiff. Those moments of recognition are so hard to build upon and react to quickly. And I think that's what's really led him to Winner's Side Grand Finals.
Yeah, and let's dive back into a little bit of that nuance as we take a look here with the replay presented by PlayStation Tournaments. So you can see off the start, like we said, at the beginning, had that same kind of wild guy style, was going for it. And dude, Nitro could not have been more ready. Punishes on deck the entire way through. But like you said, being able to stop the movement, being able to stop sign all those situations, just started to look better. The adaptation came in a hurry.
100%, man. And the great thing about Soul, one of the great things is that you only need to be right a couple of times because of his damage output, right? So he's willing to roll the dice slot in these situations like that. We see the Volcanic Vipers come out, especially because it's not as easy to convert with Jacko from these weird minion hits and all these strange angles that she picks you up from. So he's getting a lot of chances. And because of that, I mean, you get one hit as Soul, it's so stable and it's so practiced to get into the clean hit Volcanic Vipers that we see the trade-off when it comes to the rewards you get off the scrambles.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can't discount the fact that the frame data on S Volcanic Viper is generally just very good. I mean, it recovers very quickly, really hard to punish if you're not already CQC. It is a worthwhile reversal for sure. But on to the loser side of the affair now.
Indeed, loser semifinals, Santo and Red Ditto. An incredible top four. It's so well earned, honestly. All of these fellas, all of our whole bracket. Top 6 and beyond, top 8. So much work ethic goes in to getting here in the first place. You just love seeing these players get this chance to be on stage and really live it to the fullest.
Yeah, I mean, being able to be here, like you said, on this stage, it's not every year, it's not every time you get to actually come to EVO and be a part of this type of experience. And then to be able to make it to this point, to be able to be on the stage in front of the wonderful crowd, loser's side of the affair, continuing to cut things down. Top 4 is going to turn into 3 in a hurry, Ringe.
Yeah, again, no more safety nets, no more second chances. The players are waving down the stagehand, though, so I don't think we're getting into the match just yet. As, it looks like they're trying to double check it. Yeah, they're going to pause up and make sure they get everything handled. Because, of course, this is top 4 of EVO 2024, right? You want to make sure everything is prim and proper for the stage. Big ups, yo, it is hilarious. Y'all can't really see here, or if you're not in the arena, watching at home, I should say. During the breaks, whenever the Chipotle ad gets played, the pop in the arena has been ridiculous.
They're big fans, for sure.
The Chipotle, look at that. I just got to mention the Chipotle.
They know all about the Chipotle.
Y'all see it going across up here. You know what it is. The pop has been immaculate, to say the least.
It definitely has been. We got to say that, man. That's one thing we talked about earlier on different comms, but the FGC continues to be undefeated when it comes to the crowd. So I just want to say again, huge shouts to everybody in the arena. Thank you so much for being so incredible all weekend long. And the craziest thing is, we're not even done yet. Guilty Gear is delivering unbelievably. We still have even more after this.
Indeed, Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6 to follow. You ain't going nowhere, locked and loaded. Whether you're in the venue, whether you're watching at home, the elite level of fighting game action is not stopping for hours.
Love to see everybody in the crowd here. Good to see all the familiar faces, man. As we,
the SIG flag.
I don't say Dude, the amount of people that have come through in incredible cosplay this weekend has been unreal. Huge shouts to everybody who came through, regardless of what game, what franchise you were cosplaying for. It was incredible to see that many people putting that hard work out there, because it's like, putting yourself out there like that is difficult, man. That's a lot of confidence. I respect that so much. So huge shouts to everybody who came through and cosplay this weekend.
Absolutely, man. It's been a growing part of the fighting game community, and one that I want to see continue to be celebrated. We even got a John Cena cosplayer in the building.
I see you. Maybe I don't.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I don't know how I spotted him in the first place. Ugh. Got light shows, we got height, we got everything in the building. I love seeing all the EVO merch as well. I seen the pre-registration tees, the throwbacks. That's one right there. Shouts to my man Drew Face with the pre-reg tee design. You already know what it is.
Oh, had it already on design. Man, like I said, man, just incredible crowd, incredible people. EVO, we're still in the middle, and I can't wait to do it again.
Indeed, and we're just getting some audio issues sorted out on the stage. before we jump back into the match. So we're getting some time to shine with our lovely folks, our lovely cosplayers. Mario hats going. Luigi is flying on the hat. That was nuts. I didn't notice that till the end. I was like, what?
Deception.
Plus, she's all kinds of great merch available here at EVO as well.
Yes.
Booths upon booths for all your favorite FGC apparel, EVO and otherwise. That's the pre-red shirt I was talking about. Man, showing it off heavy. Big ups, man. Everybody is happy to be here in EVO Arena. And let's take a look again at the bracket to give you all a familiar update. And in case you're just joining us, you're like, what's happening? How did we get to where we are right now? We are at Zondo versus Red Ditto in loser semifinals for the chance at Nitro right after Tatuma with a convincing performance of 3-1 in winners finals, takes his spot in Grands and has that winner's advantage all to himself.
Yeah, absolutely. As we said, he did an amazing job being able to adjust and handle things accordingly. So it looks like everything is settled. We're about ready to go. I believe we're going to be heading into our match now. So this is my favorite portion of every bracket. Winner stays. You're on the hot seat.
Boy.
This is where you can make or break your bracket. Build some momentum. Roll that ball up the hill. Potentially be able to snowball all the way to the finals, and it can all start here.
Yeah, I love the way, honestly, brackets play out because of that, right? Because winners finals, you give the person that lost that a chance to collect themselves again, but the person in loser semis that wins, they get to ride that momentum directly into the next match. And we're gonna see who gets that privilege between Zondo and Red Ditto right now.
Let's see what the chances of survival are here. Asuka potentially in trouble here at 99, right off the rip. He's able to go for the backdash and gets the whip punish. That's a huge start.
He's got the overhead locked and loaded as well. We gotta watch out for that. So he's just locked down on the ground. He can sneak that in at any moment. But right now, the gravity staff just doing mad work. What a block on the overhead from Red Ditto, bro.
Trying to hit him with the rules. Goes in for the super instead. Plus raise on the switch. Teleports away. Finds that 2D once again.
Oh no, bro. You in the tornado now. The staff caught in the middle of everything with the cubes. It was only a matter of time. But to a point you've been making, oh, never mind. I'll save that for another time. I was going to say, you see how much life Zondo has sacrificed, right, to get to this point. If Red Ditto can get one hit, he'll put him on life support, but that one hit did not come.
Another difficult thing about it too is that even when you do find that hit, you find yourself spending a lot of your meter just FDing, so you don't have as many resources as you would expect to be able to cash out here. But now corner pressure, 50 meter, make it 100, gets the air there and sends the RC.
Yeah, Zondo got caught trying to flinch, trying to wiggle out. Red Ditto though staying tight with the pressure, able to get the hard knockdown on the Mortabato. Give me that. No mana as well. We going to the next round. Zondo locked out of any and all options.
Yeah, not much to be done in a spot like that. Right away, it goes for the jump. Able to get that jump jab for the lockdown here. Super jumps out and is able to get the confirm there with the fireball to be able to get some room.
Yes, indeed. Make him juggle. That big cube is so good for combos. Just juggles the opponent right there. Doesn't make them go far away either.
Yeah. Okay, tutor up. Swap here. Gets the poke, but can't get confirmed from Max. This is air throw once again. Red Ditto, like you said, with throws behind his age.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Well beyond his years when it comes to the air throw game and gear. Oh, no meter here. That defense is going to be exposed. The BRC overhead, but he didn't convert off of it. That's a lot of damage left on the table due to no mana.
Gets the close slash, uses the wild assault. Great way to manage your resources to be able to find that touch. The first game going here in favor of Red Ditto.
Double beam dream, Red Ditto. The crowd is behind him. Might be the first time I've heard a crowd cheer for a Ramnico.
It's been a while.
Keep it a book.
It's been a minute. See if we can keep that momentum up though. Right off the rip, is able to get the counter hit. Yeah, did not want to have to deal with the pressure there. 5K to break some of these fireballs, but unrelenting is Zondo. Full confirm into the corner.
Yeah, Zondo had the low rocks again, right? So you can't really thwart that with a normal like we saw Red Ditto do with the cubes. Oh, whoa, that ended up landing really funky. I don't think Red Ditto expected him to be on that side after storing a spell in the air.
Got that FD to be able to get a little more momentum as we get across. Finds the low, teleports away. Nice jump timing.
You see Zondo now trying to fuzzy block himself, get up and out of there, but instead locked down again and opened up. Give me that.
Mortabato in the corner, 50 meters still available. Zondo spends the deflect shield right away. Whip punishes with the super.
That was beast, man. He got so much mana back off of that So we see letting the cubes fly again, the teleport on the other side. Red Ditto still ready for everything. And Mortabato, but blocked and punished. Zando, not the one to be asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, good way to be able to fully convert off of that. Now, yeah, we've managed our things here at the start. Is able to get the ACR with the cube. Can't quite close the distance there. You know, spellcasters, we're not the speediest.
Yeah.
Walk away though, looks to the rock. Nice jump, but again, gets caught in an anti-air situation.
This is huge for Red Ditto right now. Zando only has a mana card as well as the auto import. So he has to really get the auto import off now, and even then his mana is so low that it's not going to be a great look.
BRC just with a slowdown, gets a look.
Wow. Yeah, even just using that RC to build back some mana. Now he did get the mana reduction cost, so he's going to be able to go in for a little while now. So many cubes actually to his name. Look at this, the fire.
Oh man, and the crowd, they yearn for the cubes. Goes through again. Spending the burst, here comes the super, with punish again. RC's taking away.
Still alive here, look at this, bro. It's this cube life. Oh my goodness.
Ends up sweeping in with the low, finding the touch, and evening things up. Red Ditto with a quick answer on game one, but Zando grinds out that second.
That looked like that belonged part of the Friday series, bro. That was Cube Vision Productions. That was nuts. Red Ditto definitely not looking to relive that movie. Oh, that flex shield, and perfectly timed to just punish the recovery frames of it.
And straight into Mortabato there. I definitely love the idea. Keep it as easily scaled as possible. 50 meter built up now with the positive bonus, continuing to rock. Oh, tap dust.
You love seeing it. Hard knockdown in tow, double beam dream. Oh, wow! The hardest of knockdowns, 6 feet under type knockdowns.
Hey, listen, well, that super, what it's known for is slicing through guts, so it does make sense.
That's true. Oh, he's got, I was gonna say double explosion. Whoa! He blocked that in the air and that pushed him past on the teleport. So Red Ditto did not expect to land on that side. Very funky.
Shuffle it up once again. Finds the connection on the wall stick. Hard knockdown. How do we spend it though? Probably just gonna get a little bit of a recharge here. Yep, sends out the cube. Charges a little mana. No, instead, goes CQC.
We're gonna get in his face. Good block on the low as well. Fill up these cards what he wants. Some cubes, the delay slice. Look at the cubes all day, the crowd. Into it. They're sad their party was rained on.
Oh, tough situation here now. Lockdown, doesn't have anything really to spend. Just FD in a dream. Goes for the jump away, tries to look for the air-to-air, does manage to get escape.
Oh. The dream might become a reality. Might turn into a nightmare for Zando. The combo strong to block. Opened up low. Right back to the well. Red Ditto shaking his head because he dropped the combo. Didn't like that, but nonetheless came away with the victory.
A convincing sell on the throw there too, because a lot of times he's been going for strike, but when Zando gets caught in the corner, especially when he doesn't have anything to be able to push you away, and that's when the throw has been the most threatening. So a great time to go back to the well on strike.
Very smart stuff. Head blocked again, Cube. Shouts to the crowd, bro.
The crowd, like I said, FGC crowd's undefeated as always.
Indeed. This is wild to hear, bro.
But the close flash, opens things up again. The crowd pleaser, the 5 cubes, very nice.
Look at all this, the staircase cubes as well. The cubes keep flying. We got a teleport on deck as well. He's gonna look to set up the staircase into the teleport most likely. Actually just off the knockdown and opens up Red Ditto in the process.
Swings in that low, trying to even things up here. The potential to take this to another game 5.
Double Big Red again. Big Red's a nice tool to just throw out of the neutral, as you see, exactly like that. Oh, Big Red.
And now, we're back to the cube zone.
Overhead blocks, really good defense from Red Ditto. He finds himself out of the entire gambit Zando was trying to present. Does keep the RC going, keep the pressure up.
On that jump loop, and I like that little delay too. I think was expecting that deflect shield once again, but this time just gonna be able to eat him up. Wild Assault, 50 meter, almost full burst for Zando.
And look at the damage taken from Asuka. Oh, and the immediate super to lock him out of the burst that he just got back.
Dude, again, situational awareness on 10. Potential set point now. Zando has to fight back.
And he's gonna try this now. Cube Vision, you need this, bruh.
The big cube.
Oh, indeed. And we're going at it all the way again. He's going to be able to pick up off this one. Shuffle the cards as well, get the fully loaded spells. All day, staircase on staircase. The dust is fuzzy blocked. My goodness, look at the defense on Red Ditto. Scratched him and still gets out of the corner.
Yeah, this situation all of a sudden on its head, finds the hit. This could be huge. What about it right away?
Hard knockdown as well. He wants to make sure he takes some of that mana away.
Okay, pressure still applied. 50-meter goes for the low after the dust. Finds the jab, looks into the trade. Actually goes his favor. Here comes the super. Is it enough?
With the health, it disappeared! The mana running out in the middle of the super!
Second! Wow!
The mana shield running out in the middle of the super is what caused that double beam dream to kill. Oh my goodness!
Unbelievable. Red Ditto gonna be able to maintain, but one time, obviously, one of the top performers into the top 4. Please give it up for Zondo.
Oh my, yes, please everybody give it up for Zondo. Bringing the cube vision to the arena. Everybody cube, the cube chance.
Cube chance is undefeated.
I'm so weak, bro. This ain't no more cubes.
I love you,
yeah, never change, baby. We love y'all, man. And Red Ditto, the man who started out as a member of the Hoop Squad, joining Sajam's Discord, coming up through the ranks during the pandemic with Guilty Gear Strive, online tournament after online tournament, has made top 3 EVO 2024.
And the story is not done yet for them. Still an opportunity to be able to press even farther forward, making it into, like you said, the top 3 spot, the losers finals. Battling out to see who is going to be the U.S. representative to be able to try and dethrone Mr. Bad Guy himself, sitting atop the throne.
Tatsuma waiting in the wings, but what I'm waiting for are these replays presented by PlayStation Tournaments. Let's take a look at how Red Ditto accomplished this in the first place. Made sure to get everybody nice and situated before we got into this loser semifinals match. And Red Ditto, that's something he's so good at, is keeping you locked down in the corner. He cuts off your air passage. He knows when you're going to go for it. His reaction's always super on point.
Yeah, air throw, jump jab, everything in between, was doing a great job, like you said, corralling them completely. And I had one of the things that we saw quite often, the Cube Storm. As soon as you get caught crouching at the gravity well, it becomes a nightmare there. You kind of just have to weather the storm, kind of just take the chip, except you're going to lose a little bit of bar, and see what you can do when you find a gap.
Absolutely, man. That's really the name of the game for Red Ditto, and he plays that type of game so perfectly, right? Zondo, I think he honestly didn't get that great of luck on his draws, but that's the type of fate you play when it comes to this character. So Red Ditto obviously did his part and just made sure to be overwhelming, not let him get the opportunity to cycle through and find a better option, find a better route of cards, right? So great stuff from Red Ditto. The reactions, how quick he plays, I think is just so good for that type of matchup.
No, definitely agreed. The pacing works out incredibly well. But before we go any farther, before we cut to the top 3, we're going to toss it over to one more quick break. And then right after that, we're going to be heading into the losers finals. So don't go anywhere. Stick around. EVO 2024 will be back in just a minute.
Sunglasses in the day, blue light glasses for the gaming at night. Zenny's got affordable eyewear for everyone. Vibe and style while protecting your eyes. Evo sunglasses, available now.
The battle. Get ready.
gives you wings.
Fight! Fatality.
The crowd serenading us back in with the countdown. Beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada in the building for EVO 2024. We've already had some amazing top 6 up to this point. Now we are at Losers Finals for Guilty Gear in Tribe 2024. I am Ringe, along with Proxy. How you doing, fam?
Dude, things could not be better. The matches continue to be amazing. So many different nail-biting Game 5s. As we take a look at this bracket here, take a look how we got here. Tatuma obviously waiting in the winner's side of the affair in Grand Finals. And in the losers, Nitro gonna have to face off against Red Ditto. Seeing their pass here, Red Ditto obviously coming just off of a sweat against Zondo. It's been actually unreal.
Yeah, and absolutely. I like that you highlighted it was an international affair before we went to break, right? Which one of these U.S. participants is going to get a chance to go up against Tatuma from Japan? And honestly, when it comes to the U.S. battling it out, it doesn't get more legendary than New York versus Los Angeles. And that's what we got right here. Nitro NY, Red Ditto hailing from Southern California. This is going to be a classic, best believe.
Dude, listen. Nothing better than having the East Coast, West Coast. We'll see how it goes, though. One of the questions I was going to highlight has been answered immediately, though, as we saw that little flyby. It looks like Giovanna is going to be the pick here, so we're going to stick it out with Giovanna for now, at least in the beginning. As we get started, it is time for Losers Finals!
Let's get it! Nitro, Red Ditto, you can see Nitro already with the dash box. Trying to work his way in, but he knows he has to be careful about it due to the length on the Ram normals.
Oh, this is close! Well, what a way to get into the dead zone there, but not quite on that one. It's trade after the anti-air attempt, anti-air jab, just like we talked about.
5 jabs in a row, yeah, exactly. Keeping his opponent locked in the corner, right? Shutting down the air escape, that is a signature of Red Ditto style.
What happened to life totals here? It felt like it was pretty even in the way that they were trading, but Red Ditto has gotten the better of every single exchange, and it's not going to stop.
It's the backdash BRC. He was in the sky for the throw attempt and just got an easy punish. Red Ditto, you ridiculous. The flip kick instant blocked for the punish. Good stuff from Nitro. Usually that has a little bit more pushback on it. And now we're looking to try to keep that corner live, but you see the acceleration speed on Ram's dash. You get out of the corner so fast.
Absolutely, and Nitro fight for his life when it comes to this 50-meter, having to use the FD as best he can. Does get out of the corner in the end, but not out of the pressure just yet. BRC forward after the close flash.
Yeah, Nitro, his wrist gauge was getting cranked. He was about to be in the wrong neighborhood. Oh, yes, covering the jump out. Beautiful anti-air. You see how much damage being squeezed out by Nitro.
Burst is available, he's expecting to save it here. Don't be a hero. 50 meter with positive bonus, continuing to build. Finds the air throw, though, all of a sudden. Thinks a little bit more on its head.
Oh, but Nitro gave him a quick dap into the RC. Stuck his hand in the blender, but made sure he had it covered with the Roman cancel.
Judy, attempt here at the start. That's in a 6-piece. That's the type of answer we need to see. Do not let those go unchecked.
Exactly. Red Ditto will not be bullied. That is for sure. He's very active defensively, and he knows how the answer is proper. Not just like to catch you off guard, but the true answer to what you're looking to do.
Stays ground and kind of sells the low pretty well. Ends up sending the burst here. Nitro gets poked out of the 2D though.
Trying to give him the space. He's able to dash, get back to the mid screen, and finally catches the back dash from Red Ditto.
Okay, optimizing damage here. Guard crush into the throw. That's a classic from him.
Oh man, jumping up. That was such good discipline from Nitro to back up and just see what Red Ditto was gonna do. Waited till he landed and took advantage. My goodness,
yeah,
man.
Not panicking, extending the RC as soon as that throw whiffed was the difference maker, absolutely.
And a lot of times you see Red Ditto do this all the time, where the ascending buttons can hit people. You can react to jumps and dashes with jump up buttons. So Nitro was just lying in wait to see if Red Ditto was gonna advance forward in the air.
Okay, straight into the super though. No time to dilly-dally. Third of the life left on the table. Still has burst. PRC into the throw, very nice.
Oh, Red Ditto actually does stick his hand in the blender. Got caught with the super from the sky. Nitro being cheeky and sneaking in. Then the counter hit off the jab. Really reading Red Ditto's defensive choice as well.
I'm convinced everyone forgets that's a super.
Every time.
Every time.
Every time.
2K, a little bit of whip, ships in the night, but that's okay. Gets the trade. And then the 6B.
Break, gets him low, really. Just keeping it tight with what Red Ditto's looking to do.
Back dashes work out well. JD gets the knockdown. And RC's perfectly out of the range.
And remember, the RC will slow down like the active portion of normals. So it's not easy to just dash behind them and know that they're in recovery at that point.
Okay, ends up spending the burst, so that's a good burst point here. Finds the low, sets up for the guard crush, throw again. RC available. How do we spend it here in the mix-up?
Oh my! Nitro! Every path completely answered. Beautiful stuff, even with the FD, even with the space that was gained. Red Ditto still not enough to get out of the corner.
Both of them looking cool, confident. And we have a Let's Go Nitro chant going right now. The crowd is feeling it for sure.
On the verge, going up, already up against Red Ditto. Oh my goodness, tried to chase him down, but those late falling buttons really stuffed the opponent trying to do that.
Command dash into nothing, actually baited out the attempt to stop the spiral arrow too. I love the idea. We're mixing up our timing so well.
See the way Nitro's moving on the ground, it's honestly manipulating Red Ditto's air movement. He did make the most of it here, but man, that's gotta be frustrating to deal with.
Yeah, that's an important thing for Giovanna for sure, is trying to entice that jump, especially against a character who's so dominant on the ground like Ram.
Sneaking in now with the spiral arrows. Good block, and no flinching at all from Nitro. What discipline defensively.
Okay, 2D finds the Tatsu. Is it enough damage? Is the burst gonna be available? No need to wonder anymore. That's the finish.
Nitro 1 round away from getting his run back with the Tuma in Grand Finals.
When it start again, you cannot get those for free. Not in block strings. We've proven we have the reaction time. We have the tech.
Yeah, anytime Nitro tries to go from like a slash or a heavy slash into that, it just hasn't worked. Red Ditto has been ready. Looking to turn a dream into a nightmare with this one.
Situation coming up. Dash gets the trade. Very brave press there from Nitro. That's gonna be the death. Windshield wipers for the OTG. Red Ditto not giving a ghost on it yet.
Definitely not going quietly into the night. Again, the spiral arrows off the slash. It's not gonna happen. Nitro, he's been able to sneak them in here and there off like crouch lights and like really funky timings. But anytime you go into a heavier normal, Red Ditto shutting that down.
He's expecting a cancel there. Yeah. Absolutely, it's telegraphed for sure. Jumping jab, locked him in.
Already know, brother. Oh. Nitro now, he's gonna make the most of this one. Bring her out, bring her back in, and send it to the other stage.
2 meter. forward.
I don't know how you block that,
Yeah, whatever, man. 6P gets him again.
Oh, we break dance fighting. BRC, he still gets hit. What happened? Nitro's able to take the set and go in the grand finals.
The fast RC there to try and lock out. The burst was available, but because we were still in the overdrive, going for the fast RC, it was locked out as the final hit connects. Nitro with great game planning and great execution in the end.
Incredible stuff from Nitro, able to hold on a very convincing victory over his opponent, Red Ditto. But before we move on to anything else, audience, can y'all give it up for Red Ditto?
One of the finest to do it. Definitely doing amazing things with Ram. Third place on the podium. A placement to be proud of for sure.
100%. Like we said, man, started from the Hoop Squad, from Sajam's Discord during the pandemic, has come up through the online world of Guilty Gear Strive, has gone to many offline tournaments now, and this is definitely his best placing at one of the biggest Guilty Gear Strive brackets to ever take place.
Absolutely, man. Just doing the damn thing. Looking amazing. But that has gotten us to the point now, before we go too far past that, I believe we are going to take a look one more time at our replays here in just a moment. But yeah, before we get into that, it's just important to see seeing Ramlethal get to this point. I feel like the character, it's kind of the elephant in the room. I feel like the best character that doesn't get the super top level results, right?
Yeah. And you know, from where we come from, we've seen that a couple of times, right? And it's good stuff to see Red Ditto really showing out that this character is still very much a tournament viable, tournament successful character. Obviously, we know she's incredibly strong, but yeah, some of those results are just lacking. Red Ditto really put it on the map today. Let's see how he did that with the PlayStation Tournament replays presented by PlayStation Tournaments.
Yep, so getting them started off strong. Yeah, using that super for the jump scare, definitely good. The using of meter has been incredible, and the way that Nitro has been able to kind of temper his offense and decide when to kind of flip that switch has been incredible, as you can see even the footsies and spots like that.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, his manipulation on the ground with Giovanna is one of my favorite parts about the way he plays the character. His ability to weave in and out. I mean, that's kind of what we said her strength was from the beginning, right? But being able to master that at a level where it's effective at the highest competition, that is definitely not easy, right? That's not something that is easily obtained. So because of that, I'm really impressed with the way Nitro manipulates his opponent. When they're in the air, he's not even on the screen, right? The camera doesn't even show Giovanna, but he knows where he's going, where he is. And you saw multiple times he made Red Ditto dash back into the corner when Red Ditto was looking to kind of get out of it, just because of the way Giovanna was underneath.
Yeah, enticing whiffs, enticing committal movement. It's really, really important, especially like we said, with the way that Giovanna kind of plays it. But as we've said, Tatuma here in the winner's side of the affair, repping the sole bad guy and absolutely been a terror for the entirety of this bracket. As we can see here, has just been from start to finish looking incredible.
Yeah, able to take down Ooey Gooey Chewy Snicker. We saw the dap up here. We'll even see some highlights from the matches of him getting into grand finals. Dust loops all day, every day. Whatever route he has with Soul Bad Guy that he needs to implement, he's going to make sure the execution is nice and proper.
And that was one of the things you pointed out about the way he plays it, is he is pretty incredible being able to obviously set up for the burst baits, as you see right there, but being able to keep the optimal damage while still being able to maintain that knockdown. Obviously the most important thing here in just pretty much anything for Guilty Gear Strive, as long as they are on their back right in front of you, you're able to run that mix, able to set up those situations. And again, whether it is the opponent's mix up and he's going for some kind of reversal to take back the momentum, or it's him kind of trying to press forward himself on defense, the guy's just incredible.
Yeah, man, he's really taking so many things into account. The way he's been cycling through options and timings. It's not even just cycling through the options, but the way he's been able to manipulate different timings off the Bandit Revolver. Sometimes letting the extension rock a little bit after you're expecting it to. Sometimes going into the quick RC. But now it is time for grand finals. Crowd Evo 2024. Let's get it! Oh man, they told me button check.
Man.
I'm blaming that one on you, Brooks.
What do you mean? That's fine.
You got me hyped.
I'll take that one. Listen, I tend to have that.
The mannerisms, you were like, oh, they about to go into the match.
Hey,
I was like, oh,
listen,
you're right.
I was as ready as you were. Oh, man. But
it's
it
okay.
looks like from the way that we're warming up, I expect that actually Jacko is going to be the pick here, so is going to stick with it.
Okay. Proxy, you gotta ask them this time, okay? But wait for it.
It's my turn.
Wait for it. As they both, as you said, it looks like the Jacko is gonna be the character that we see at the beginning, which is the character Nitro played in the winner's final side of things. Maybe he's figured something out. Maybe he wants to give Jacko another game before getting into the Giovanna bag. We're gonna find out here momentarily.
Oh, I cannot wait to get to see. It looks like it is going to be the Jacko locked in. The handshake and the respect. EVO 2024, are you ready?
Oh, bruh. The electricity, the atmosphere in the crowd is what I live for, man. There's no better spot to be than here in the arena for the 2024 finals. We still got Tekken, we still got Street Fighter after this, but now is the time to crown a Guilty Gear Strive champion. Heaven or hell, you best believe we're gonna find out.
Also, being able to live the rest of the year knowing that you're not going to have to fight for your qualifying spot with Arc World Tour is massive. So here we go. Grand Finals begins here.
Nitro versus the Tuma. Let's get it popping. Already getting back a little bit. Oh, the 5K. Taking down the minion in the process, but immediately Nitro being active defensively in his own right.
Yeah, that's a 5K for the anti-air. Jumps in with the slash, forces the burst. Didn't want to take the damage, didn't want to lose the screen positioning. With punish, absolutely.
Oh, the success coming through as he tries to bring out a minion. Both of these players just suffocating pressure after the Bandit Revolver, the Volcanic Viper.
Oh, and on landing, woke up. I'm not sure what we were expecting to happen there, but the close slash ends up finding its mark there. First round in the books.
The post-Bandit Revolver game, I have not seen any soul played as good as the Tuma. The 6K with the cancel to keep that pressure going. 6 feet.
Definitely big. And attack, yeah, goes into the underground bunker with the 2D.
Got a little profile. Some of these moves coming out from Soul. Yikes, the Bandit Bringer busted a Yui with that one. We waking up. Get your Fafnir out of here.
And Elysium Driver for the punish. A massive chunk of damage off the table. But the dash in blocks the low. The pressure continues here for Nitro.
He gets the trip. Well done.
That was a rare overextension on movement from Tatuma. That was just a nice backdash and a great anti-air low coming out there from Nitro.
Yeah, and I think it's kind of because Nitro has switched up the position that he's trying to apply pressure at and stay at. Usually he was trying to be a little bit further back. I think that's why Tatuma overextended with the chase. Oh, the 2D of the gods right there.
And burst comes through, he's able to get the block, but was too far for the punish. Still finds out the advantage with the parry. Plenty of meter. Elysium Driver.
The defensive minion right there, put a stop sign on the pressure. Wall break. Nitro got so many resources now. BRC, oh, let me get that YRC punish with the quickness. 1-0, Nitro.
Put it in the bag, a perfect for game one. Obviously, you have to remember, Nitro coming from the loser's bracket here, so there's the potential for the reset. He's able to maintain this momentum.
It's true,
Tatuma, you do not want to see 2 sets.
You don't. The type of tempo, the pace, the play style that Tatuma is bringing, it really is going to be more successful the less games the opponent gets a handle on it. You can see Nitro hit him with the anime right there, the jump into the air backdash. Nirate trade, remember he was hitting clean Nirates before. This is getting more and more downloaded from Nitro.
A little bit there, finds the connection on the RC. The damage coming out, still has burst, drops the combo actually, but still sees the FD, secures the throw.
Oh, and Nitro, look at how much confidence he's gained from that game one. Willing to burst in this instance. Oh, another Elysium Driver successful wake up. Ah!
Minion 50 meters still available, looks for the low, pressure continues, fuzzy stuff.
Oh my, that was another fuzzy. Ended up opening him up, but no combo off of it. Cuts him off with the Bandit Revolver. Nitro!
Nitro has the answers right now, doing a great job of stopping a lot of these attempts at approaches here, and being able to avoid the counter punches. You see, even that 6S answered perfectly.
6P in the building now, Nitro. He's really finding answers. See the fuzzy block, his timings are looking better, but just as I say that, the Tuma blows up with a counter hit. And now the tick throw.
Yeah, Strike though working out in his favor. Tyrant Rave!
And that was such an important round for Tatuma to get, right? He needed to stem the bleeding, stop the momentum. Nitro started running away with it. Now maybe some hesitation comes back.
That's okay, seeks the minion out of the air. Great anti-air again. Nitro has a download on the tempo of this movement right now.
He does, bro. You can see he's way more comfortable in this corner. FD in But it's a Tatuma. Oh, picks a spot to trade. At least with the minion was still on top of him. Night Raid somehow, some way. Nitro forcing the issue with the burst.
Oh, just on the hit. Crosses up, sends it back to the minion. Burst is good, but he gets the block.
He blocks out Night Raid, the back. Beautiful movement outside of the base on the Volcanic Viper. And just like that, Nitro with a 2-1 lead.
The fortitude of Nitro to stay present in those situations. The mental fortitude of Tatuma to stay active on defense like that. Yeah. The DPs, the Vortex, everything in between.
Nitro is feeling it now. You can see the lightning starting to come out of his eyes. Volcanic Viper going through all that. Again, look at this crowd. Oh my goodness, the wrist gauge getting cranked right now. Oh, the anime. Jump over, air backdash.
Again, there's a throw. Gets that little bit of a juggle. Good damage off of it. Counter hit to get out of the corner, though. Side swap, that's big.
That's my corner. Now Tatuma trying to get his smart little Stanfield on.
Jump takes a little bit of burst. 100 bar, how do we spend it? Gonna hold on to it for a little bit here. Intent to block, believes in the defense, and it actually works out.
There's a broken whip, right? Oh no, the Volcanic Viper! The invincibility was gone! Nitro, how did you do it?
Snatches him out of the air, sends him back to Earth.
He air blocked the first Volcanic Viper, immediately went into it again. Nitro reversal super and actually beat the Viper. Ridiculous.
Finds a knockdown.
Base it out again.
Burst available this time.
Nitro, right now the momentum is out of control, bro. Oh, big hit, big hit. Tatuma needs to stop this. He needs to get some damage, some momentum for himself.
For the wall break. Almost has the ball built up. 2D finds it.
That 2D is outside, bro. The activity on that is ridiculous.
Jumps the wild throw, but there's an RC. Does it again. Why not?
The goons are on the block. Oh, beautiful from Tatuma though. Staying strong. Oh my goodness. Whipping everything right there with a 2K. Speaking of being outside.
Yeah. Activity at its finest. Full burst for Nitro. Not too far from his own. DP blocked again. Cannot believe how often we've gone for these aggressive choices. It's continued to pay off though.
The minions once more juggling off of it as well. Look at Nitro, he's rolling right now. Oh, the fuzzy stuff! Breaks the wall, the instant overhead.
Still alive, PRC's forward. Finds the low, has to burst.
Tatuma goes down to the dust. Nitro has reset the bracket.
And the craziest thing from Nitro, not a sign of emotion. No. Job's not done.
The job is not done, Proxy. The mission is yet to be accomplished.
New York, brother.
New York is in the building right now.
Oh man, East Coast, New York, Northeast going crazy right now as we're back to character select for a little bit of a slowdown.
Thank you to Rick, the entire EVO team, for bringing the pit back, baby. The pit is out here. We are on the floor.
And the crowd is feeling it right now. If there was ever a time to feel their energy, this is it. The Let's Go Nitro chants shaking the building right now.
We are on the floor. The pit is out here. East Coast is feeling it. Look at they bobbing right now. The rhythm is through the building. The electricity out here. You can feel it even in your seats at home. I know it.
The truth that when we get back to this player cam, doesn't look deterred. Honestly, truly, has still looked in it. You know, took a drink of water, still back in it. There's high potential here. As we said, this longer set, we have to think, favors Nitro a tiny bit, but it's time for the reset.
Indeed, Tatuma, he got a whole set of intel now, right? How can he apply those adjustments to bring this back, to make sure what happened in the first set did not happen in this one?
Doing the low, look at the shimmy, patient on defense until he's not, looks to the far side, twice in a row he gets in trouble, hand in the cookie jar.
Indeed, Brian, got caught by Nitro, you know that's Mama Jacko. She's not gonna let you have that for free.
Overtime, next block, finds the low.
Oh, the Volcanic Viper came out this time. Nitro was trying to switch it up and use the cross up instead of the air backdash from the same side. Tatuma though, stuffing that all. Oh, the PRC, Tatuma trying to take his turn a bit early. Night Raid blocked. You gotta stay safe with the RC yourself.
5K 2D have been the difference makers here. They look at the anti-air straight off the rip. Minions kind of dealt with. Gets him again. That delay, that change of timing has been ridiculous. And the burst gets eaten up.
Beautiful from Tatuma right there. As you mentioned, that Bandit Bringer really pausing him in the air right there, was able to counter hit the 2D. Nitro was trying to snipe the landing. Unfortunately for him, the Bandit Bringer put a stop to that.
Wahlberg, half the life off the table, so bad guy damage obviously coming through. 5K. Drops the minion. He said you and your boy straight through with the DP. Actually jumps backwards there. Maybe an execution error. It ends up letting Nitro kind of get up for free here, and this is the symptom of that.
Indeed, and now going again away from the Night Raid, but wild throws whatever Nitro tried to do. Oh my! Was that an air throw on the backdash?
Are you serious? You cannot be serious.
That was disgusting. That rarely do you see that. He might have been jumping. It was very hard to tell for me.
It was just too quick.
Yeah, it was either backdash or right as he jumped. Like literally just a few frames off the ground.
Away, Tatuma, like we said, still maintaining that pressure, still doing well, staying present, finds the knockdown with the revolver, pressure in the corner, cranking the wrist gauge a little bit, and finally punches her for sticking that leg out.
Tatuma, he's getting comfortable right now. The crowd is not facing him as the 80% Volcanic Viper deletes the first round.
What happened to your life, brother? Tatuma ramping up the pressure now, looks for the low, is Nitro, steps away, blocks the vortex.
Yeah, he didn't have any meter to make the Night Raid safe that time. And Nitro is gonna do some raiding of his own, raid the health bar, that's mine now. Oh, 6P conversion as well.
Barb again, dude. Bringer has been ridiculous in this set. It's been one of the best adjustments so far.
100% Bandit Bringer has thrown off a lot of what Nitro is looking for to respond with Soul Takes to the Sky. Press back PRC, yeah, he didn't get the combo off of that. Ooh. Avoids the Bringer that time, even the crowd oohing and awing. 2D coming through, Nitro beginning to build back that momentum.
A little bit at a time. Comes back, okay, so we're starting to get adjusted to the Bringers here. Gets the hit with the Wild Assault. Good scaling off of that, so a decent chunk of damage as we get those minions through, but DP, once again, we're not worried.
The heals to the dome piece, and I like that. Go back to that same mix-up. Tatuma, the first time he saw the cross-up, he DP'd. Just keep going to that one.
Looks for the 2D, soccer kick. Continues the pressure here in the corner. These are the type of situations, yeah, and you see even Nitro kind of lets out the gas there, because that's what Tatuma makes his money.
Yeah, and he knows Tatuma, he likes that Night Raid. He's trying to stay out of it, but again, look at this damage. Even a charged dust on the side switch for the Ender. Another throw here. He's gonna get a setup shot with the minions. Ooh, the goons are outside, fam. Oh, Volcanic Viper, oh, but no punish. Baits out the burst. Nitro ties up the set.
Yeah, a little too preemptive on his defensive mechanics there to try and get away. And as you can see, like we said, the pit, the crowd is going absolutely bonkers right now. Evens things up. We might go the distance, Rich.
We definitely might.
Oh no, straight away, goes for the DP, gets the punish, forces the burst. Versus timing to pull out the minion, looks for the jump S once again, pushes him away with the burst. Able to get that knockdown again, 50 bar, how do we spend it?
Nitro is holstering it for now, he knows. Anytime Tatuma gets close, he'll be able to use it to slow down the neutral or just hold on to it for a super perhaps. We've seen a lot of reversal supers. The PRC backdash overhead, tagging him for some damage. The minion coming through to finish it off.
Minion number 2, working overtime, paying the bills here, looking great. Nitro taking the lead for the first time here in this set.
Oh, the 2D, that was great backdash. Perfect spacing from Tatuma. He's starting to adjust to the own things that has been hitting him.
Top near's block, we do get out of the corner. Revolver almost catches the backdash with a 5K. And there we go, like you said, initiating some of those extra mix-ups here.
Wild Assault, he actually flubbed up a conversion a little bit to allow Nitro to play this round a little bit more fairly than he would have otherwise. The instant block into the back throw, and then again the minion mix. Oh my goodness, Nitro with 100% tension. Full minion bar as well. Oh, Bandit Revolver. The burst, it's gotten. He's not gonna use it yet. He tries the Elysium driver, Tatuma's ready. Oh, but he PRC's it into the throw.
Gold burst, it's dealt with, he jumps away. Minion doesn't get the hit. Vortex coming through.
The backdash! What a punish! The backdash right before the Night Raid. He knew it was coming. Oh my goodness. Nitro takes a 2-1 lead in Grand Finals.
Nitro on the verge, being able to cash out, become an EVO champion, join so many of his friends and colleagues on the wall of champions here.
And continue an incredible New York legacy of fighting games. Adding another EVO champion to their roster, but we can't get ahead of ourselves. Tatuma comes from a star-studded region as well. Let's see it here, Volcanic Viper to end it.
Great damage in to the Tyrant. Rave, send them through, hard knockdown, opportunity to kill on one interaction.
RC and up trades. Doing all we can to survive right now. You already know the Bender Revolver is huge. ODG with the 6H.
Yeah,
Keeping it nice and simple.
Plants the tombstone. Realize wifey, but that's okay. DP, what an answer. Fafnir in response.
Headbutt, you never want to headbutt a gear, fam. One more again.
One
more again.
Trying to break this mask right now.
Tatuma looking to really condition him, but a back throw incident. We've seen a whole lot of rounds lost because of that. But man, the 2S coverage after the backdash of the Fafnir. This man knew the answer and ties up the set in an instant.
And just like that, it comes down to this. It couldn't be better. The stories write themselves. EVO's Guilty Gear Strive comes down to one final game.
Let's get it, bro. Nitro again, striking first blood significantly here. That Volcanic Viper is so tough to punish. Night Raid, though, much more easy.
Yep, 50-meter. Secured here, gets the hit. Closer to the wall. Elysium Driver potentially, depending on the touch here, finds the throw.
Nitro just overwhelming him with the minion, sneaks into 3-frame normal. Tap does, oh my goodness, the blocks, but not, you can't block forever, Tatuma.
What a burst too. If this doesn't go your way, this could be devastating here. Oh no, and the hero burst does not pay off. Now coming into the round with almost no resources, Nitro is on the verge.
The crowd hears it, they can feel it. Everybody is thirsty for him to bring home the EVO title. But Tatuma already got the corner, already got the big counter hit, and Nitro surrenders his burst and still can't escape the corner regardless.
6S finds its mark though. Tatuma is finding a lot of success at these mid-range situations, takes the kill, and puts us down to the final situation.
Final round, crowd, let me hear you.
Minions right off the rip, trying to be the aggressor here. Nice anti-air, trying to get himself to a lead. Pushes away in the wild zone, is backdash.
That was such a clean backdash, Fafnir though, and we got the trade afterwards. Nitro making some adjustments to the post-Fafnir game. Oh, kicking the minion at him as well. Recognize the FD and gets the dash throw. What a block, but the counter hit is there. He wants the corner back. We scrambling. There's a dash, I'm not sure. He blocks it hard immediately.
Not enough to kill, but that's okay. Still, setting up for the situation. Takes the kill. That's going to be Nitro. He's going to be your champion for Guilty Gear Strive.
What a performance. New York embraces their own, embraces their most beloved son. Nitro, straight out of the city, brings home the EVO Championship.
Oh my God. An unbelievable scene. An unbelievable scene.
My head is spinning right now, man. Incredible performance, Nitro. Once again held up, literally crowd surfing as he's able to bring home the Strive EVO Championship to New York. Posey front and center, so many of the Guilty Gear Strive contingent, the fighting game contingent here. See Damascus in the building as well. So much love being shown to this man who has constantly put in work every single day of his life to come home, to bring this title home. This is what we all work for. This is what we all dream of.
Oh, dude, and again, being able to do it with your friends, your family, right in front of you, an incredible feeling. And Nitro, unbelievably well-deserved, back to the stage, and you can see him here, your champion once again, Nitro! Wow.
Oh, man. What a top 6, man. So many incredible matches. from start to finish. Nitro starting the top 6, ending the top 6. Man, what a way to get down, man.
Actually unbelievable. And again, just seeing him take in that moment, seeing him have it, dude, getting his flowers, so well deserved. As you said, an EVO finalist in his own right across a different title, but being able to stake his claim here in Guilty Gear Strive. I mean, to be able to be here, Sunday finals, make your mark, become a part of the Hall of Champions. Unbelievable.
Yeah, man, like we said, we celebrate all of our EVO champions every EVO, right? The banners are decorated around the stadium, around the arena, around the convention center, showing off our legacy champions. Nitro is joining that list for 2024 Guilty Gear Strive. Incredible stuff right here. Him and Tatuma still, the sportsmanship, you'll love to see that as well.
I was going to say, give it up. Obviously, second place, Tatuma played in an unbelievable bracket the entire way through.
Yes, indeed. It's all about celebrating. It's all about giving these players their flowers. We're about to celebrate each of them here as the top 6 ceremony is upon us.
Dude, unbelievable to see these players, like we said, fight through this bracket. One of the most stacked brackets of all time, especially here for Guilty Gear Strive as the game continues to develop, crowning a new champion. What a feeling, man.
With the Jacko and the Giovanna, two characters that I feel even now are a bit underrepresented. So the fact that Nitro has been putting in so much work, overcame whatever matchup he had to, doing the hard work to where he made sure to pick up a secondary character for the matchups that the first character just wasn't getting the job done in, right? He explored and exercised every option to be a success, and this is how it paid off, I should say.
And it even came off of him in the beginning. I feel like a lot of it came from him not believing in Jacko as much, and that ends up being the character that gets him to this position here, looking amazing, man.
Man, amazing for sure. That just barely begins to describe it. But for now, we need a quick break. I know my voice is cooked. Let's go to the stage with our host to celebrate our players.
Let's hear the hype one more time for our top 6. Tied for 5th place, Ooey Gooey Chewy Snickers! Also tied for 5th, we have Jack! Coming in 4th place, Zando! And in 3rd, we have Red Ditto! Taking 2nd place is gonna be Tatuma! And your Guilty Gear Strive EVO 2024 champion! Let me hear ya give the props to Nitro! And you can't forget our beautiful trophy Victrix sticks going to the top 3. All right, yes, give it up one more time for your champion! Congratulations once again to our entire top 6. Ringe, Proxy, y'all still good up there? Did you recover yet? How we feeling?
Absolutely. I mean, a beautiful end for a beautiful game here. And honestly, if anything, just the beginning. Still plenty more stories to be written, plenty more things to happen. Guilty Gear Strive, we continue to thrive, we continue to do amazing, and what an incredible tournament to get to see, man. Just genuinely unbelievable.
I was gonna say, we're getting teary-eyed up here because the way Nitro held the trophy, like you can see the blood, sweat, and tears that have gone into getting that trophy. He held it like it was his child, bro, clinging it to his heart. Like that just said so much of what you need to know about this community, about the effort that the players put in, about the sacrifices that they make to become as good as they are. That was all on display here tonight.
Absolutely, and like we said, it's the ending here for EVO, for Guilty Gear Strive, but a new beginning as there's plenty more tournaments to be played, as well as plenty more tournaments to be played tonight, obviously. Guilty Gear Strive as a wrap-up here. Nitro, your amazing grand champion, and Ringe, dude, unbelievable, man. A pleasure to get to sit across from a legend, brother.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate the love a lot. It's always an amazing place to be here at EVO. We have the best seats in the house. I couldn't ask for anything more. This is what I live for. Love seeing stuff like this. Let's go down to the host and wrap up Guilty Gear Strive. Thank you, everybody.